everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Cosmos. Um, the people with me today are going to have to give me 2 seconds because. There we go. Now someone can try talking. That didn't work. That's a problem. Uh oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We will be right back. 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Sorry about that. We are back. Hello, everybody. I think chat should be able to hear you guys now.
Polo.
Hi ho, friendellas.
Hopefully.
They certainly can. So,
No,
who's going to recap?
I wanted to try it.
Who's going to recap for us for 2 weeks ago?
Can you do the thing?
I mean, I can do it.
Well, I was actually waiting for Garza to volunteer.
Oh, do it.
Oh.
Then do it. Fucking do it.
All right.
Your notes are always better than mine. Mine are bullshit. And like a lot of like
Well,
people
Plus, you
fucked.
did it last week. Plus, you
Well,
did it last time.
last
I had it
session-
written down.
with some heavy role plays. So the notes are actually, it's not too crazy. We didn't do too much. We kind of stayed in one central area and just did a lot of shenaniganry. We start the session with JR and I being very drunk and having a blast in town. We're gambling. We're challenging people to arm wrestles. JR standing on a table. It's lit. Lotus, Snell, and Deidre run into town in a panic, and they hear the commotion that JR and I are having in the bar because JR, if I remember right, like boom,
I
boomed
used
his voice.
thaumaturgy, maybe.
Thaumaturgy his
I
voice.
might have used magic, but if the bartender asks, I definitely didn't.
So they get in the bar. Snell gives us a very firm talking to, mostly because when they try to come into the door, JR slams the door in their face and then they blow the door up, which the bartender wasn't super pumped about, but then they were paid pretty generously for it, so hopefully they'll get over it. I don't know.
They were given like 6 months worth of profit.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think life's good for them. We make our way back to the town. Snell gives me and JR the talk. It's a very beautiful moment, tender. I cried twice. Lotus, on the other hand, was giving John a whole other kind of talk, mostly a threatening kind of talk, mostly an almost combat situation kind of talk. Things get real. John gets demoted because you should probably research your jobs more before you send people to their possible dooms. I find out that Gideon was left behind in the forest. Flanny has a whole moment about it because he blames himself, says he should have been there to protect his homie, and said he's getting drunk. Yada yada yada. Character development. I know that Lotus and Deidre had some good moments in there, especially because Deidre was pretty vulnerable. The Golden Claws disappeared and is still not returned from their mission, and that's got her pretty freaked out. I stay up all the. Flanny stays up all night, gets a level of exhaustion, waiting for Gideon. Also, Snell did some cool artificer things, working on the cart, trying to give it hydraulics. I'm talking like, that's what I assume. I'm probably super wrong. Gideon shows up in the morning. Life is bueno. We go and round up John. Lotus does some fuckery to John, if I remember right, to wake him up. It was a good time. We got the John squad, Deidre and us, searching for the Golden Claw. Not me. DOG rolled like a super. I think she rolled an at 20 on her perception check, if I remember right, to sniff out the Golden Claw. So we find this hole pretty quickly. We all stand a little too close. Everybody falls in, minus the John squad. And that's where we're at, if I remember correctly.
Small addendum. Oh, the John Squad fell in too.
Oh, ooh, woo! The John Squad's here.
Mm-hmm.
But John accidentally lands on Lotus's blade. It's crazy. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I heard about that one. Think her father fell down an elevator shaft and landed on some bullets.
Yeah, just a couple. 100.
So that being said, what have we got here? Okay, so first things first. Everybody who was below a 15, let's see, that makes Sinel and Gideon on their deck saves. You are going to take, let's see,
Die.
2d6. Wow. I'm not sure why. Oh, maybe because I'm rolling from a different page than you guys are. There we go. You're going to take 2d6, so 2 points of falling damage.
Fuck yeah.
Did they
And
fall
are
on me
now.
and get damaged?
What's that?
Did they fall on me and get damaged? Does that
No.
That pesky
Yeah, no
blade.
my spiky butt? Because I'm a big ass spider.
1 second.
Sorry.
There's a spike on my ass.
And are for the next minute. Yeah. Let's see. I just had it. I just had the conditioned because it is not grappled. It is worse than grappled.
Incapacitated.
See, but you guys aren't unconscious.
Depressed.
That's the thing. So,
You can be incapacitated without being unconscious.
but I was thinking closer to paralyzed.
Ooh.
I don't like that.
Well, then it's that.
Okay.
Like half paralyzed, like from the knee down.
No, I'm looking. 1 second.
Because paralyzed gives you the incapacitated condition with extra fuckery.
Right.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
You
a
could
fine.
do
It'll just
half
be
horrible
incapacitated.
time.
Incapacitated
I'm cool with
for the next
paralyzed.
minute. As
Ooh.
the
This is for the
earth
people that got below a
opens-
15, right?
Correct.
Cool.
As the earth opens up beneath all of you, and this huge chasm just sucks you all in.
No.
You find yourselves covered in loose dirt and gravel and shale as you are at the bottom of this hole in the ground. Gideon and Sinel, both of you find yourselves completely covered in this loose packed dirt, just completely buried underneath this mountain of rubble.
Did you mean restrained?
I think I had looked at that one.
Because we're restrained under mountains of rubble. Or it could be stunned. Which also includes incapacitated. We hit our heads coming down.
Stunned works best.
We hit our heads coming down.
Yeah, no, stunned works best.
Oh.
The rest of you don't take any damage from this fall, are not completely buried in shale and rubble, but you find yourselves bottom right hand
Do
corner,
not look.
everybody.
Okay. Vibes.
I'm so big. I wish you guys
Okay,
could just,
Deidre,
like,
Deidre, I
ride
see
on
you.
me.
Let's go, girl. Okay.
Don't you fucking know?
The people you don't see around
Yeah,
here
good job.
are
Wow.
John,
Okay.
Jake, Gwen, and Manu. or Heshima.
Love it. Heshima is cute. That's too bad for Heshima. Oh, fuck him.
You've got a problem.
I do. I know. I know
Yes,
I am.
you guys see a small piece of Gideon and Sinel sticking out of this rubble. But technically, one other small thing I should probably mention is those that are currently completely buried by rubble are not able to breathe at the moment.
Oh.
Are currently holding their breath.
Ooh, oh no.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Can Flanagan whip his shield out and try like using it as a shovel to get some of this dirt off my homies? Just
Athletics.
let's go.
I'm going to
Hold
need,
on.
basically, for both of these people, I'm going to need a combined 20 for 20 DC athletics. Or, no, at this point,
Okay.
it'd be just athletics.
What if I don't
Alright,
have
here we go.
athletics because I'm a
I'm gonna
spider?
use
What would it
guidance on
be?
my homie Flanny.
Hey,
Is it-
if I get that guidance, let's see, because
Yeah.
that's an 18, so 1R.
It'd be a D4.
Oh wait, I can just do it this way. It's easier to do it that way. There we go.
Agreed.
I guess is it a was
Oh,
is
not
it a,
2D4.
is it-
Let me delete that and try it again. 1D4. Enter.
Oof.
Damn,
So,
that's rough.
well, that plus Amy's giant spider is
Nice.
more than 20. Who are you going to try and dig out of this rubble first?
I honestly, no defense, but I no offense, but I find Snell to probably be a little more delicate than Gideon, so I go for Snell first, thinking that Gideon could probably handle themselves a little
You
longer
can
under
hold
there.
your breath
Yes.
1 minute plus your con modifier. So
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, I go for Snell first. I'm like, ooh,
Because once the minute
Caster.
of being stunned is over, I will bust myself out if I have to.
That's fair.
So
I-
I will
Would-
allow. So first things first, I will allow the two of you to dig Sinel out with that DC 20. Sinel, you have been buried under this mountain of rubble, and due to the weight, have had your breathing constricted, and are currently starting to. Well, you're currently holding your breath, trying to avoid
Suffocated.
suffocating. And
Why do
Sinel
we get
and
close?
sorry, Sinel, Flanagan and Lotus have just dug you out.
the first thing you see is Flanagan's
While
dumb
that has
face and a
happened-
crazy spider.
Yeah. Can he real quick? Can she like delicately move the stuff away from his face, like he's being like brushed with these fucking
So
giant
that's-
spider hands?
I mean, that's exactly what's happening. I will say, Sinel, you would understand the physics behind this. It's not the fact that it's covering your face. It's the fact that the sheer weight of all of this soft dirt and sand is compressing your chest, making you unable to expand your chest, expand your lungs.
That's terrifying.
That's
But
awful.
Flanagan and Giant Spider have dug you out of this soft, weak soil. Gideon, in the minute it takes them to do this, make me a strength save.
Ooh.
To
Okay,
see, it's not a save.
oh.
It would be an ability check for you to pull yourself out of here.
I was like, I automatically failed those.
Jeez.
It rolled through like 3 good numbers and then just slowly tilted to 2.
The massive weight of this.
I'm still coming down from being stunned.
Is just pressing you into the dirt, trying to smother you. What's JR doing?
I mean, I cast guidance on the homies
Okay,
that were
that's what that-
pulling out
Gotcha.
Snell, but I probably would have started to try and dig out like Gideon after. I'd have just been like using my feet to kick piles of dirt away, like a rabbit, just rabbit kicking it, trying to kick piles of dirt away from him.
Gotcha.
Probably wouldn't do much, but I mean, I'd try.
Right. If Sinel, as they pull you out of this dirt, it's like you spent a day at the beach but forgot a bathing suit. The sand is everywhere.
I want to accidentally kick some dirt in his face.
Who's Sinel or Gideon?
I'm gonna get some dirt in your eye.
He's kicking it off of me and right on.
Kicking it off of Gideon on the
Kicking-
snow.
Oh,
Not really. Maybe a little bit.
if you're talking, we cannot hear you, sir.
I was waiting for everyone to finish.
That's what she
Oh.
said.
Boom.
Shit aside, there isn't much for Sinel to really do. He can finally breathe again and is probably just trying to push the bigger rocks off of himself before he can really complain about things like sand.
That is fair.
You have a giant spider in your face. You can breathe, though. That's always nice. Like,
Yeah, but we're used to the giant spider you
You
at
hear
this
Flanagan
point.
contemplating CPR. Should I do CPR? Should I do the mouth to mouth?
Just go help Gideon.
I can't talk to you about this. I could just look at you and be like, "Ow,
Hmm.
no."
It's funny because I would further compress his lungs if I did it. Just
All
We're
right.
good.
Everybody not currently what did we say? Restrained. Can go ahead and make another.
strength.
Yep, combined DC 20 strength check or athletics.
I'm gonna
Total.
guide myself.
Okay.
I like that.
With my -1 athletics, I'm gonna guide myself.
Oh,
Uh,
I did not do great this time.
I got a
Oh, did it not
10.
roll the D4?
I think we got it though as a squad.
I wish that I was not a spider right now. But-
It
rolled a lot of
really
guidance.
it lagged for me, and then it was like all fours. You're welcome. This is the greatest.
All of
Okay.
those count, right?
So I got a 16 out of mine. I'm really good at that.
Okay. Was Sinel gonna help her? I mean, it's a 20 either way.
I got a
I
9.
I didn't
so
know if I could.
with between my
I said
9 and
anyone no
JR's
longer
16.
restrained, and that was the
Okay,
DC 20
I wasn't-
save. Okay, yeah.
I just wasn't sure if I was no longer restrained or not.
My internet's being a
Oh,
little
shit.
bullshit. If it gets real sideways, I'm gonna have to switch over to a phone.
Okay. But that being said, Sinel is the one who leads the charge on this one. As you guys manage to get in, you find yourselves being unburied from this mountain of rock and sand. And now that all of you are free, I can begin to describe a little bit more of what's happened. It looks like just this whole area above you just slumped inwards. Not sure where the other group has gone, but they're not here. And this place is dark, moldy, and smells faintly of rot.
Mm.
No.
So with that being said, the game is currently unpaused.
Since I am a spider,
Yes?
I am going to start a web. Just casual little webbies coming out of my booty as we travel through this place. I have web sense. While in contact with a web, the spider knows the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web. So I figure, let's make some webbies and make sure everybody's safe. And also, fuck coming up behind us will know.
That's
Yes.
some big-brained moves.
It is. You can blame the White Claw surge. Thank you, 8%.
Now, I will say this place is currently unlit. Now there is the lighting that you have now is coming from above you. The rest of this cave, unlit. And I believe your tokens have been made to reflect that. If you have dark vision, it will be dim lighting for you.
Do I have dark vision? I
No.
don't. Fuck.
I will lie,
Yes,
guys.
yes.
It's not very lit in here.
Here, I can actually
Spider.
maybe do something about that. I have the light cantrip.
Then do it.
Fuck it, I'm
Do
touching
it.
Garza's shield and I'm making it light the way.
Who the fuck is Garza? No,
I'm
just
sorry,
playing.
Flanny's shield. I'm making it light the way. I'm making him our Rudolph tonight.
I love that.
And it
it's a
looks
lot
like
better
Snell is
than-
doing something as well.
Magical tinkering's kind of shit. It's just bright light for 5 feet.
Red
Oh.
light is bright light for 20 and then an additional dim light for 20. So essentially 40 feet of light.
No reason we can't do both, correct?
True.
True.
Why not?
So, I will have Flanagan
What the fuck?
exude
Bright lights, big city.
that, and then I will have Snell exude that as both of your objects begin to glow. And you'll have to give me 1 second so I can keep track of where you are. Okay.
As a spider, I have dark vision and I have blind sight. So
Blind sight
Just-
out to how far?
10 feet, not very big.
Okay. Just making sure. But
Blind sight buddies.
Blind sight buddies, but only while I'm a spider. So
all right.
BSBs.
When you get to any
Well, I
path
just-
smaller than 10 feet, let me know, Amy. When you're following,
Okay.
But okay.
right here.
I can't. It keeps. What the fuck?
What's the matter?
Keep pausing it.
Whenever I try to move, oh, the game is paused. Like whenever
Yeah,
I try to
paused
move,
it.
Gideon keeps pinging it. It's
Um,
pissing me off. I just woke up. I
sorry.
can't deal with that.
I just need Amy to hang on for a sec. Everybody that gets to Amy,
Yeah.
stop right there. I will have Deidre coming as well.
I'm coming maybe.
I'm coming up. I'm coming. I want the
Is there
world
a way to
know.
like delineate that I have created a web all throughout the
Draw me a line.
Yeah.
so much? I
I'm
don't know how to do
assuming
that. Hold on.
you're not putting it in everybody's way, correct?
Well, maybe it's on the walls or something.
Just because that web on the stat block is meant to restrain people
Let me make sure.
because it's covered in that glue.
To goof or not to goof?
Yeah, it's
Oof.
fitting. So okay, so I'll angle for the sides. So as we're going, I'll just be like, it's my butt. It's my butt. Okay.
Gotcha. Because all of
Sorry.
you, all of you would see this. Amy, there is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, you can see now. To your right,
Yes.
is what we would what is called in spelunking terms as a squeeze. I put a
Uh-huh.
5-foot path there to identify there is a path there because I couldn't make anything smaller.
Uh-huh.
But this path in reality is maybe 2 feet wide. It's about 10 feet tall, but this narrow passage would require you for your size, and even small creatures, not necessarily small creatures, but even smaller creatures would have a time trying to squeeze through this.
I walk up. Finally, a normal fucking hallway.
God,
Let's-
Jesus, this is easy
How tall
fucking light
is-
work. Let's just walk in.
Yeah, sure.
I don't even have to duck. This is great.
How tall are both of you?
Flanagan is 3'2".
Mhm.
I'm canonically 2'6" with an extra 6 inches added when I stick my ears all the way up. So if they're laying back, I'm 2'6".
And here's the catch because down the hall, Amy, there is that other 5-foot path. This is a small opening, no bigger than 2 feet across and 2 feet tall.
Oof.
Ew. That feels dangerous and I don't like it. Oh, I can't communicate with anyone.
About the only
That would-
person that would be able to walk through this without having to get on their hands and knees is maybe JR.
That's because I'm the fucking greatest. I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, so like, should I think I should, right? Yeah, here, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself and I'm gonna start squeezing through the crack.
Which
No one
one?
stopped me.
Should you
The
be
dangerous
Can I-
one.
alone?
Can I
Maybe.
moosh your little web?
Well, I was gonna say, can
Just a
you
little bit.
move and show me where you're doing that?
Yes.
It's not pause.
Maybe.
So this one to your left.
But you're a squish boy.
That is the vertical squeeze. That's the one that's 10 feet tall. This one
Uh-huh.
over here is your tunnel squeeze.
Oh, I'm going tunnel. I ain't trying to go
Wait.
up. I'm trying to go across.
How far out can you see in the tunnel?
Would Flanagan be able to get in there? Crouching?
Which one?
The tunnel, so that JR's not going in by themselves.
About 2 feet tall. That's a third of your height. You would
Yeah.
be able to get in on your hands and knees.
Oof.
With all
I
of
just-
your armor.
It's all right. I got this. I ain't worried. I ain't worried about nothing.
Can you see what's in there? Do you see the things?
Can I see in there? I really can't. Can I take his
Oh, God.
shield?
Oh God, I don't want you to go in there. Don't
Hmm.
go in there.
You know what? I'm gonna drop light on his shield because it's a cantrip, so who gives a fuck? And I'm gonna cast it on my like a rock, and I'm gonna just carry a rock with me real quick. That way, I have light going into this giant tunnel, and the rest of you can just rely on your dark vision.
I'll hold my hand up and light a little tiny flame for Flanagan to see. Does Flanagan have dark vision?
Actually, does he? I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, I don't think. You're a dwarf, aren't you?
Saw what you did.
I'm a
Saw
Saw
gnome.
what you did, DM.
I think gnomes have it, don't they?
I do.
Yeah.
I do have
It's
dark
to
Okay,
provide
vision.
then
context.
I don't need to light it up.
Okay. So
This 5, and I will say any medium-sized creature is gonna need to make me a dexterity save to do something like this. JR, you're just small enough. You're gonna be okay.
I'm the
Um,
greatest. This is why I made a small character for stupid shit like this.
I
You
love
have
this
to
for you.
bend over and crouch to fit through this small opening.
It's okay, yeah, you guys see my ears all the way like tucked back slick against my like head, and I'm sitting there crouched walking in with this rock
This-
that's got my light on it.
This squeeze has a downward tilt to it. And as you find yourself following and pushing your way through this rock, go ahead and move yourself to the other side. You stumble upon quite a sight. There are dead
Oh shit.
pythons strewn
Oh, fuck.
about this room.
Oh, I saw that
looks
coming.
like- it looks like they have been. Some of them have been crushed from loose stone from the ceiling.
Oh, they're dead.
Yes. Others
Oh, God.
have been. Others look like they have been torn apart by blades and claws.
Okay. Well, blades indicate maybe civilized folk. I'm gonna, you know what? They're dead. I'm gonna keep walking a little bit. Be like, it's okay. Bunch of dead bugs.
Before
I'm gonna see
Okay.
what else is around.
you call back, what is the rest of this group doing in the meanwhile? Because his progress, being careful to not trigger any more cave-ins, was slow.
Facts.
Gideon's trying to figure out how to turn off the calendar.
I
Is there not a button to?
It's behind the
I-
hotkey buttons, and I can't
I
access it. It's
don't.
covering 'em up.
I don't want my homie to be alone. So I think Flanagan, being the only other one that's kind of small enough to probably safely be able to get over there, is going to try and follow him.
Okay.
Please don't split up so much.
Make me an athletics check.
Okay.
I know
Lotus
you
is-
can use acrobatics, but I'm sure you have better athletics.
They're actually the same.
Really?
Isn't that nice? Okay, yeah, that's good. We're vibing. We're vibing.
Yeah. No. It wasn't a super high DC for you. You are able to squeeze your way through this small hole.
Hold up, bud. I'm coming.
And
I don't want you
JR,
by yourself.
I was
I
going
mean,
to
it's
say,
alright,
JR,
but
you're going to have a
cool.
couple minutes to look around while that's happening.
Yep.
What is the rest of the party doing while Flanagan is doing this?
Lotus probably recognizes that being a giant spider is a terrible idea in a very confined space. So she's just going to turn back into a regular fucking person for now.
For
So I'm going to go back to normal. I still have the dark vision, just don't have the blind sense anymore.
Okay.
And the
Snell
web is
doesn't really.
Go ahead, Sino.
Snell doesn't really want to go down either of these paths with a strength score of 9.
No acrobatics either?
Nope.
It's okay. Deidre's right there with you.
Honestly,
Okay, we got
I just
this.
want to hold her hand and also hold Sanel's hand.
It actually would probably make it worse when you're trying to squeeze through stuff. Maybe, I don't know.
See,
I'll just
I'm
push you
chilling.
through.
I got
Oh,
Misty's
I
stuff
think
if I
she's
need
trying to
get
do
out.
that as a comfort thing, not as a follow me through
Oh.
the squeeze thing.
No, yeah, like I just want to be comforted. I just want to hold hands with a lot of people.
Because I do have reduce enlarge, but it actually doesn't reduce or enlarge enough, or reduce enough to make it where I wouldn't have to squeeze.
Hmm.
If
Now-
it was Pathfinder, it would.
I was going to say, now, something to note is even small characters later on in this cave are going to have to make me some checks, no matter how small they are. So keep that in mind. That being said, you have two paths. Are you guys
Knew I
going to
should've played
sit
the
and
pixie
wait?
race.
Because something you could do is potentially see if you could find a way back out to the surface. You could give up and die. No, I'm joking.
Oh, I got you guys. That's a super simple thing to go back to the surface. I'm just gonna turn into a badger, and we'll just burrow back up.
That being said, that does get you no closer to your goal.
Amy.
And you basically, I'm trying to incentivize you to.
No,
split
no,
the
hold
party.
on. This is what you do, Amy. Remember the last time you wild shaped and went off on your own?
I died a few times. Yeah.
Oh,
No, I know.
Sorry, I was. All 5-foot corridors in this place are squeezes. That's why I was having you stop, JR. My bad.
That's kind of what I figured. I wasn't gonna keep moving up once I saw that little corridor. I just got closer than
No,
I
you're good.
expected to.
It just
Well,
yeah.
I figured we'd find our people, and then I just turn into a badger, and I would just like it's a 10-foot burrow speed, so it's like a very casual walking pace, and we just like I'll burrow, and everybody just like stays behind me, and we just fucking get out.
Yeah,
Get out.
burrow at an upward angle.
Just gotta
Yeah, like-
you just gotta find your people, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna just find our people. Like it's no big thing. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
So, that
Simple.
being said, basically I'm asking, all right, people who have not passed the challenge, what are you doing to pass the challenge?
Waiting for these people to come back because we shouldn't split the party. And yet
I-
every single
I
time we go somewhere, we do.
I know. I have a question. I have
Party.
I have a mechanics question for an item that I have. The book that you gave me, when I write a letter to someone, can I see where the letter goes? Or
It
does it just blink out of
pops.
existence?
It just pops out of
Okay.
existence.
Okay. All right. Okay.
No Skyrim guidance spell for you, I'm sorry.
I mean, I was
Or
really
is it-
trying.
No, it's clairvoyance. It's clairvoyance, I think that's
No, it's
The
called
one-
a quest marker.
It's a quick
No, I'm
clicker.
talking about the one where if you physically cannot figure out the route you need to take to
That
get to
yeah,
the person,
clairvoyance.
it's clairvoyance.
Oh.
I'm
Clairvoyance
gonna
for
pull
that
up-
game. It's just the
Yeah,
quest guider.
There's clairvoyance in this game and clairaudience.
I don't know what the second one is. I've never heard of that.
You hear exactly what you need to hear.
I like
You
that.
need to give up. No, wait.
Oh no. Okay, I'd
No.
like to pull out my wand and be like, Akio's second girlfriend. Kidding. All right.
Damn, it didn't work. Maybe something about your relationship is not what you thought it was?
I know nothing about this relationship. What Lotus thinks. Lotus has got a lot of preconceived notions. Okay.
I was like, wait, why is there cyberpunk music going on? Do I have the game open? No, that's me. So, pretty, barring any items you guys have or spells you want to use, you have two paths. One is a horizontal squeeze and or a vertical squeeze. The other one is a tunnel squeeze. One is going to be an easier time than the other.
Gideon's not going through the 2x2 foot hole. Let's just point that out now.
As a medium-sized creature, you could attempt it, and I will allow you to. I'm not going to make yours any harder than any other medium-sized creature. So mechanically, you can.
But y'all see my rolls. I'll get stuck in there and become part of the terrain.
Maybe. Yes, probably. You know what? Fuck it. Fortune favors the bold. I'm gonna take Deidre by the hand and go, I think let's go. Let's just follow him. Let's just see what happens. We can't sit here forever, right? Like, we should just go.
Go up.
Go up? You want me to go up?
We're not going up. We're waiting for you to come back.
No, if we would be better off going down the way you went because we know that there's bad shit down here.
Right. Now, Gideon, you did hear them say, hey, there's, it's just another cave, or whatever you ended up saying.
Did mention the
JR.
Kythons, though.
Said lots of dead bugs. Gonna keep
Yes.
looking.
It's I don't want to go up because I don't want to split the party any more than we already
Mhm.
are.
Right.
It's going to take time to get to reconnect if something happens, and Flanagan has to squeeze through a hole and then squeeze through another hole to get to us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's. I think
Yeah,
it's.
that's why I
gonna be
wanted us
tight
to split the party.
regardless. I don't want to split the party. I don't. Think
I'm
we
just trying to make
should.
the DM's job of killing us easier.
I know.
I just didn't want to leave the squishy spellcaster by themselves.
Yeah.
It
No.
seemed
That's.
like a bad idea.
It's terrible.
I have
It's
Misty
really
Step.
bad.
I'm killing. I can dip out.
Oh.
These squeezes don't really matter if I can see past
Hey.
the 10 feet, which I can
So,
with a rock.
I will mention this. I forgot.
Magic doesn't work here.
You decided. No, I pulled that in another campaign, and that.
God, if that was that here, I'd be like, hey guys, bye. I'm out.
Right.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'd be
skis.
Right.
the other
Oh,
direction
yeah.
real quick.
I'm going the fuck back to bed. I'm out.
I decided to make a heist in a dead magic zone.
Oh.
In a game where the difficulty curve is based on magic items.
Love.
Is that what you
Yeah.
did?
That's
just
when we
called-
went to Silica.
I think that was after I bailed. After I had to bail.
No, it was before. It was before you.
It was
joined.
before I bailed.
I think it was before you were even in the game, maybe.
But because I would not. There's no fun. If I walked into that game and you're like, by the way, Magic definitely doing a heist, I'd be like,
And then we had the rogue. Both rogues. No, there was only one rogue. It was Bryce. In the one part where there were no traps, and the paladin fell down every fucking trap in the place with traps because they were based
Beautiful.
on reflex saves, and this is a strength-based
somebody did
warrior.
did almost die. They failed on a trap door and almost fell 120 feet. And I was looking up how many d6 that was.
terrible.
Yeah, that would have been out of the way real soon.
That being said,
If I take Deidre by the hand, will she walk with me?
well, I was
and we'll
going to say,
squeeze?
as you take her by the hand, she seems to snap out of whatever daze she's in. She realizes, oh, mold earth.
Oh. Yeah. Do
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing.
She can just make those not tight squeezes.
Some of them.
Yeah, do the
This one specifically. She would work her way over to here and say, "Hey, down the hole. How much is dirt and how much is rock?" To the echo chamber.
How much is dirt and how much is rock, Sir DM?
Mostly earth.
A lot of dirt.
Okay. From the darkness, Deidre calls, Sanel, can you bring that light over here? I can't see in the dark. And, oh gosh, it's even hard for me to see. But I didn't realize Mold Earth was a cantrip, so...
Oh, that's so nice. Oh yeah, the little
Mhm.
5-foot cube.
Yeah. It's gonna be enough to where you now have a space as you see a silvery sheen begin to emanate from her hands, and as she puts her, let's see, it's an area. I thought I can stylize it as touch. As she touches the earth, and it begins to recede back into it, becoming square and rectangular. She goes, "Oh God, this is so soft. We should probably be careful." And begins the slow process of tunneling through to the other side. All right, as long as the rest of it isn't rock, we should be okay. Gideon, you have to stoop low, but you are able to get through.
This is crazy. Oh my God, how did these die?
The squad has
happened?
arrived.
So it looks like
Is there something I could roll to check how they died?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would imagine either investigation or nature,
You actually want to
or
roll
even
investigation?
survival. I mean, I don't necessarily have to roll it because my innate's pretty good.
You can always roll, and then if you don't, we'll go with your passive. That is an actual rule in certain spots. So there's 2 more, I believe, or is it 3 more?
2 more.
So
I was going to say, if only you guys could see me throwing the dice for disrespecting me.
We can see your mouse do the things.
That was something I actually found out with snaking. If you roll low in your perception check, you just take the passive perception instead of whatever one. Anyway. Sanel, this one here next to you, at first glance, it's difficult to tell, but upon closer examination, this thing was dead before it got crushed by rocks.
Ew.
Yeah, it looked like it was stabbed with something. A blade.
Well,
Obviously, it died of disease.
Whoever's been here is at least not a friend of Kython's.
Maybe there are people.
You think it could be them? Deidre says, looking at Gideon.
Um.
That's what
Well,
they
I
were here for, right?
can I look at the markings of the weapon that killed them? And try to see, because I know. Well,
You know what?
does anyone even use a blade?
Someone may have needed to use a dagger at some point.
So Ogren has claws.
Ogren.
My girl-
Sachiko has a rapier.
Yeah, that'd be piercing.
Yeah, I said stabs,
it's-
didn't I?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, are they small, like rapier type stabs?
Are they small stabs?
So, because Sinel hasn't said anything to you, Sinel, yes, this looks like a rapier.
Hmm.
Oh, so now keeping all this to himself. Okay, so now.
Well, on the trail. Gotta keep pressing forward.
I'm not going to assume, especially Sinel. Sinel's not really the talky type. Until he has something to tell you, I'm gonna, I can safely assume that Sinel hasn't said anything.
Most Sinel would have said is that we're on the right path.
Oh my goodness.
And
Can I
upon-
just...
Go ahead.
No,
What's the matter?
I was going to say something, but I'm not. Because you sounded like you were going to say something, so I'm going to stop talking.
Well, I was going to tell Sinel upon examining this one you are next to now, this one does look like claws.
In that case, would definitely look to Deidre and be like, "They've been here.
How do you know?
Once is an anomaly. Two is someone trying to tell you something."
So how did
Now-
Go ahead.
We were saying the ground was pretty, the dirt was fertile. Do we see, footprints or anything like that?
So out by the entrance, you didn't see anything because all of that had been disturbed by the dirt
Yeah.
falling. Here is rock.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
My bad.
No worries. Let's see. Damn it, I can't. You know it's bad when the DM has to switch to one of the players' sight because default they can't see.
That's rough. That's rough. Okay, I wanted to go up to Flanny and like a little bit and then be like, "Go on, fearless leader."
As soon as you do that, he stands up straight. On me.
I will absolutely do it.
Fear.
Are you gonna hold my hand? Are you like an Oompa Loompa?
The devil
Like the
grins
size of
north.
an-
What the?
Stay on my 6.
Adorable. I can't
Okay, I have
stand
not had to deal with this kind of instability while streaming before. Not on this.
Yeah, I just hold one of your fingers.
it. You're a tiny deep
Is anybody
Roy.
else in the house getting bad internet?
Not at the moment, I don't think.
It's bouncing
Seems-
wildly. Between 200 and 7,000.
Not even the internet wants Flanny to be the team captain.
Huh.
No, I just want to see how this
Nor
is
should
going.
it.
This pisses me off so much. I don't have. Anyway. Yeah. Flanagan, this is what you would call a. This is another tunnel squeeze. It's about 5 feet wide, so a normal path, but it is low. You're talking 2 feet, maybe.
Long ears. Are you with me?
not.
I gesture to
Absolutely.
JR.
Absolutely.
I think you know what we have to do.
Let's go.
Go, team. Co-captain. On me.
All right, let's go.
So good.
Just move out, move out, move out.
And then me and JR take point.
Facts.
Hold on one second.
Might actually be the leader today. I'm living for this. I'm gonna write it down. Flanny's the leader today.
Flanny is the leader every day in our hearts.
Aw.
At least in Flannies.
Definitely in Flanny's.
Also in Relka. That's hard.
Oh, Gorilla.
Oh god.
I'm going to take periodic stops to write her letters. And they're going to make a movie about it one day.
It's so
Dear Flan.
My dearest Flanagan.
Crops have failed again. We shall soon be out of food. Dip.
So you're going through the
Oh,
tunnel?
hey, I was gonna say Flanagan. It is dark. It is
Okay.
short. Make me an athletics check, or
I shall.
and I will ask JR to make me one too, just to keep things.
Man.
Let's fucking
Well,
go!
so tiny. Is it athletics
Big
or
leader
acrobatics?
You're a
energy!
small sized creature.
Yeah, I know. Is it athletics, or
Athletics
acrobatics?
or acrobatics, either, whichever one's better.
Okay, cool. We're gonna do acrobatics, and I'm gonna use guidance.
Can I also give you guidance? Does that stack?
Guidance does
I
not
don't know.
Guidance does not stack.
That's a
not
solid
good.
12.
Okay.
That's not good.
Both of you move your characters to the other side as you find your way through this sharp bend. It looks like once upon a time this whole thing was one solid piece before something gave way and it dropped down super low.
Ooh.
Once upon a time this was probably a lot more traversable, but something happened to make everything unstable. And on the other side, it's more the same story. You find 2 more of these dead adults.
Got 2 dead Papa Bears up ahead. Do we see any exits? Or anywhere further, or does this seem kind of like a dead end?
Well, with the light you have, you cannot
Oh
see.
yeah.
Can I toss the rock towards this dead body over here?
If you give me 5 minutes, maybe. Because I'll need to make a thing, and then I'll need to make
Here,
a source of
can I
light.
just move my body over there
I'm
and we
just-
pretend that I tossed the rock?
I am just giving you a hard time. That's what you can see.
Shit. Not much else.
I'm
Flanagan,
gonna
you can
call
see
out
more, can
into
you
the
not?
cave.
So I have 60 feet of dim vision. It doesn't, from where I'm standing right now. Oh wait, I do see another hallway to our right. Seems we could traverse further.
It's
Let's
gonna
go.
wait up for everybody else first.
No.
I'll go.
There's
I'll
no
sneak
danger.
in.
Okay.
Bag of
Well,
teeth.
I
Move
was-
forward.
Oh. What do you want me to roll?
I was
Begin.
going to say, actually, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you guys the jagged teeth because enough jagged teeth make a grinning devil.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
God damn it.
This
But
one,
the grinning devil that I drew has
this one
beautiful
is
teeth.
more stone than dirt, unfortunately. Deidre would make it easier, but you're still going to have to make me a save.
Damn, Flanagan.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Oh fuck.
So,
what is
I felt
what is
real. I'm
it?
gonna cry a little
Deidre
bit.
is going
actually.
to lower the
It's like
DC of your save, but
Okay.
either athletics or acrobatics if you have either.
Oh no.
Otherwise, it's just
I
going to
would
be
like
your.
to. I would like to
Yeah.
also give myself guidance. So that's what is that?
I will allow you to retroactively give yourself guidance for that.
Thank you, because this is awful. Oh no, it's not any better. Oh, no.
Well, the DC is 10.
Oh, I made it.
Like I said, Deidre is going to help make it easier. Move yourself to the other side. As for a moment, you feel something catch your pack. But after a moment, it lets it. After a moment of wiggling, you manage to let it go. Gideon,
Awful. This is
this-
so stupid.
you are on your hands and knees. At some
Yeah.
points, you are actually flat prone, pulling yourself along with your hands and elbows.
No, you
Ooh.
snake, you slither through the hole.
Sinel?
Yeah, Snell lays on his belly and slithers.
Sinel, you've been in tighter spots before. I'm not going to assume where, but that roll, that 20, you've been in tighter spots before.
That's incredible.
Now,
You know that scene in the animated Grinch movie where he slithers around the room,
Like
up
a
the
snake,
tree
yeah.
and everything? Same expression, same everything.
I
Love it.
you so
Suddenly
much.
has a Santa hat on.
It's perfect.
all right.
It's topic.
Someone just barely, just
Oh, God.
barely squeaks by with the DC. And after a
Hi.
long moment, you see her come through the other side, covered in dust and grime, but none the worse for wear.
I've never been more attracted to you.
You're talking to Deidre? You're saying that to Deidre out loud?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes.
She would go-
'Cause it's just-
Can we focus?
You're so pretty, even when you're dirty. Yeah. Okay. How this thing died? What can I
Um,
roll to see how this thing
It would
died?
be an investigation, just like I had Sinel do last time.
Trash, but okay. Ooh. Like, not good, but also great. So,
Sinel, are you going to roll as well?
Yeah.
Roll. Roll.
Let me
the
get back on the
dice.
right thing.
would it be possible to roll survival when checking these things? Or is that a stretch?
Mm,
Nah, it's a squeeze.
ha.
Nat 20. Are the
Um,
bodies warm?
You still did worse than Sinel. Flanagan, the one you can see from here, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. You're sure it's dead. Probably
Flanagan
because-
reaches down and touches its body. Is there warmth? Is it cold? How recently was it killed?
No, actually, I will allow you with your natural 20 to recognize. This thing was killed with, hold on. 1 Minuten, bitte.
What does that mean? The thing that you just said?
1 minute.
Something
please.
German.
Yeah, he said 1 minute, please. Ein Minute,
Oh.
bitte.
I got a German
ooh.
Lechonk today.
Okay.
I was
The
so
proper
pissed.
response
Fabulous.
on 1 minute.
Okay,
bitte.
You are able to tell that this thing was smote.
Smoked?
Smoten? It got smoten?
Smited.
Sinel
Oh!
and
Fucking paladins!
Sinel and Lotus.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This is another one that looked like it got ganged up on. Claw slashes, stabs, burns, the whole 9 yards.
Flanagan in full leader mode, like kneels down to the Kython. All of a sudden he has sunglasses on. And he looks around, he's like, looks at me like this. Dealt with the fury of the gods. And takes the glasses off his face, looks at the
Wake the
If you
fuck
scream
up,
any louder, you're go-
samurai. We got a city to burn.
We got a cave to collapse.
I'm sorry, my mom's favorite CSI was Miami, and Horatio Kane taking off those sunglasses is forever bright. It's right here.
It's in my head too. It's here.
Yeah.
I'm living for it.
Snell would look at Gideon doing something goofy like that and be like, scream any louder and you'll bring down the cave around us.
You're right, you're right.
Or the other
It does
Kythons.
echo a lot in here, and you can tell the deeper that you've gone, that squeeze was also down, and the deeper you guys have gotten, the more rock you've run into.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, from here on out, it looks like I'm not going to be that much use.
You know what? You're so pretty. It's okay.
Let your beauty guide us.
It's that. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm thinking, and you can translate that to however you think Deidre would say it. Don't be horny on Maine in a dungeon.
But we're gonna die, so you might as well just like live your best life while you have it. No, it's mostly funny. I'll stop. I guess I'll stop. I'll stop.
No,
Let's-
No. It's
What's
probably
down
just
here?
you're being horny on Maine again.
I don't know what that
Dude, you're
means.
embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Yeah, that's acceptable. I will perpetually be embarrassing. What's down here?
A drop.
Ooh, how deep? How far? How long? How much droppage is happening in this space? that I'm
So,
seeing?
what I will just demonstrate this from where you are. This much room is actually how far you can see that way, because it's straight down.
Okay.
Looking down, your dark vision is what, 60 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, it's less than 60 feet.
Okay.
Alright, JR, are you up for a slide?
Oh,
Wait,
this is the death music. I like this one.
Absolutely.
I don't like this at all.
Being good to
Hold
know you.
on,
I like this
I-
one.
Mm-mm. You guys just hold the fucking phone. Hold on.
I think we should jump now.
Is this,
With no
Is there
regard
a
for our
rock?
team.
Let's go for it.
I need a,
That's what
I need
being
a
the
big
captains
rock.
are about.
You could
Taking the risks so they don't have to.
you guys can do this, or I can just tell you. This fall is another 30 feet.
Okay,
I
so
have rope. Rope.
yeah, I was gonna say I won't be stupid. I have rope.
Adventurers
Yeah, I've
come
got
prepared
rope.
for once. That's
And I
that's
have
the
a
issue.
python that we can use to actually secure the rope.
Actually, I was gonna say,
Yes.
otherwise it would be make me a use rope check to tie a belay. Yeah, you thought that skill would never make a comeback.
If you've got the pitten, I got the rope.
And I have a hammer.
Cool.
I'm gonna say,
Just
Sanel,
doing the rope.
And
you
I've
don't
got
need
the
to make me a
arms.
check. You just know how to use it. That's the trick of the trade of being an artificer.
Put pointy thing at ground. Hit not pointy part with hammer. Pointy thing going ground.
Oh, it's more than that. You know where to put you know where to put it.
You know where the
It'll actually
chakra key
hold,
point is.
Of
as
the
opposed
cave.
to, pulling itself out of the ground. Yeah, so you have this rope dangling down into the dark.
It's the greatest place for a rope to dangle.
Yeah. I'm gonna climb down the rope.
Angle the dangle.
Okay, make me a
I'm
use rope
climbing
check.
down the
I'm
rope.
joking. See, if I were running a 3-5 campaign, that's exactly how I'd use rope. All the time for anything rope related.
This is why I don't play 3-5. Because it scares the shit out of me. Okay, what would you like me to do though to get down
Acrobatics
this
or
thing?
athletics.
Okie dokie. Hold.
And it's going to be significantly easier than freehanding.
Oh,
I'm following her
I wouldn't.
Actually, Jr.
with guidance.
Since we're the
Wait,
smallest,
guidance.
hold,
we should go last in case it caves in. It'll be easier
hold
for us
on,
to follow.
Hold on.
That's fair. That's fair. We'll go last.
Let's see. That is.
Flanagan's like, wait, did I just say something intelligent?
Doesn't happen often.
And no one was around to hear it.
The sense of leadership. It's changing me.
Amy,
Yeah.
Lotus will take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you lean back on this rope to begin to go down, and you hit a slick spot on the wall of this, and
Told you not to be
fall
horny
down.
on men.
Your hands, they try to hold on to the rope, but they burn and slip,
Mm-hmm.
and you will take 10 falling damage. But
Neat.
you are at the bottom of this hole now. So you are
Bright side.
I will move you right
Okay.
here. And
Oh, that's it?
even better news. Even better news. This hallway is a hallway, it looks like. No squeeze to be
Oh.
found.
Okay. Super fucking duper. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself at
Good idea.
first level. It's a
as you
whopping
slip and fall, do you scream?
I think it would be more like a
And everybody at the top just hears it reverberate throughout this cave. Dunk!
Oof.
fine.
And as that echoes
Yeah, that
through the
didn't sound good.
and pretty quickly, I'm fine. Gideon, for a moment, it looked like Deidre was about to have a heart attack.
Good.
Good. All right.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
I
A
sorry.
just
little
wanna
bit of
see
the demon
Amy's
is still in
reaction.
there.
That natural one.
So sad about it. I have really good athletics too, or whatever I rolled. Naturally.
Yep.
Sad.
So,
Okay.
who's going down the big spooky hole next?
Let's start the cavalcade of comedy.
So now,
All dark and handsome.
Sinel, is someone gonna guidance him? I'll let someone.
I will. I
I'll do.
can't.
Yeah, I will guidance him.
I will
since I'm still up there.
retroactively let you guidance him.
I will guidance
Snell,
everyone
roll
as
that.
they go down.
Yes.
You know, like that guy who pats people on the back as they jump out the airplane. That's gonna be me, and I'm gonna guidance everyone as they jump.
Okay. Sinel, for a moment, for a moment, it's almost as if you can see into the future, and you find a similar slick spot, but instead of putting your weight on it, you manage to find a safe purchase and rappel your way down.
Ugh.
Yeah, for a moment, you
Yeah,
thought your
this-
foot was gonna go too.
I'm just gonna say this dungeon's gonna suck for the character that doesn't have any of this stuff.
You mean
It
Deidre?
doesn't have. Me neither. Well, yeah, my dex is probably better than hers
Yep.
because I have the dex, so my guns shoot better.
Let's see here. Who's going next? If nothing else, Deidre will go next.
I think that Deidre should go next so I can save her life when she goes down.
But I'm closer to her, Smile.
Gideon's probably gonna wait till most other people go down in case.
I'm just going to assume you gave her guidance as well, Jr.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm that guy that pats
Go,
everyone
go,
on the
go,
back
go.
as they jump out the helicopter.
He's not
I'm gonna be
patting
the
them on the
very
back, he's
last
shoving
person.
them.
You hear a oh
Can I catch her? Can I catch her?
look at where you're look at where Lotus is
I'm too far away to catch her.
as she comes down in a tumble of rocks as 1d4.
This
Oh wait,
entire
sorry,
dungeon
not
is
1d4. It should be 3d6. My bad.
this entire dungeon is just a protracted game of rocks fall. Everyone dies.
How my players
No.
died to natural causes as a
9
team.
points of damage.
I'm going to immediately
gets-
give her
She gets
a
up.
fucking. Go ahead.
High five.
She gets up immediately, rubbing her lower back like that. Ow. Fuck
It's
that.
rough. Here, drink this, and I'm gonna hand her a healing potion.
She's like, you don't need to waste this on that. I'll be
Just fucking drink it. It's I know you will. You're gonna be great. Okay, just drink it. Just-
fine. Is this-
Lotus, we might have far, far worse ahead of us. Keep our resources
Lotus, there's a possibility
safe.
she took 2 damage again.
Just
She-
2?
She took 9.
Oh, okay, she took 9. I thought
Yeah.
it was like there's a possibility she could have only taken 2.
No, she took 9.
So
Okay.
2d4, I guess. Because if you're
Drink it.
all right, okay. Oh, I thought that was Zappa in the hall being a whiny person. No, it's just Allie.
Who?
Not Allie. Lilu.
Lilu? Okay, yeah, I kicked her out of my room because she wasn't fucking shutting up.
I was
No,
gonna
you're
say,
good.
no. Allie wants out, but I'm not letting you out because you were horrible today.
Oh,
You
No,
know,
you
I
should
said
let her
the
out.
same thing to my kid, which is crazy.
we
No,
got 3 people left.
she started a fight with Zappa.
Alright, Gideon will attempt the slide.
Oh, and by the way, when I was carrying Allie back to my room after the fight with Zappa, Lilu fucking attacked me.
Really?
Yeah, she jumped on my leg and started nipping at me.
Like, actual, like, claw out, or just kind of like being.
Claw
Playful.
out enough to hold on to me and biting me.
Okay, she
I
does
think
every
she
once in a while. She'll reach out and, like, try to grab your pant leg and pull.
I think it was she wanted to
Is
get
Gideon
in
gonna
on that
roll?
action.
Sorry.
No,
Go ahead and guidance.
no.
Like I said, guys, the rolls I've been making this entire game are going to be shit.
All right. Tell me how you safely clamber down the side of this hole.
He just climbs down the rope. Like normal people do.
Does he do a normal rappel or does he do the fucking Counter-Strike reverse rappel? Going down
You
head
mean
first.
The rappel
He
that
just-
will save your life under combat situations.
You just hand over
That's what I
underhand.
said, the Counter-Strike one.
Mm-hmm. I
This
have
is
2
a hand
more.
underhand kind of grab.
Flanagan will go next.
Okay. Roll me that whatever you need.
Do 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 da 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 da.
Don't forget that guidance.
11. 16.
Take that D4.
All right. You
Flanagan Counter-Strike reverse repels.
All right, you take 45 points of everyone else takes 45 points of psychic damage. No.
You can't deal with how cool I am as I come down.
So,
Oh my god, he's so cool.
we've got one more. JR,
Yeah.
roll your fate.
Oh
Ooh.
no. But
Guidance?
Hold on.
Then
Yeah.
you will die.
That's
let's
Wait.
go.
Is this so? This isn't a dex save. This or dex check. This is athletics. Okay.
Oh, I meant to do acrobatics, so it should have been a +2, not a -1. But whatever. I clicked what I clicked.
You clicked what you clicked. You don't want me. Anyway, with the last person down. Well, I'm assuming you're going to have to mark that rope out of your inventory. Okay?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
you find yourselves in a small corridor of sorts. It's natural stone that hasn't exactly been worked to make a path, more like something, the scraping and clawing of a bunch of things forcing their way through here has made that possible. Yep, just a hallway. Just a hallway.
Just a hallway until it's not a hallway.
All right. And I will let everybody get up here first before I explain what's going on in this room. No, not that. Those.
Oh my god!
This place looks
Oh,
like
God.
a battleground. Here, JR, I'll move you out of the wall.
Perfect.
Looks like a battleground.
Whoa. There's so many.
There is the floor, the stone floor of this room is slick with hissing, bubbling blood.
Yep.
Wait,
The
bubbling
room
blood? Jesus.
Oh yes,
Bubbling
the blood of these things are slightly acidic, and it is slowly starting to eat away at non-organic matter on the floor. That being said, this room is by far the largest you've encountered, and here the air is starting to grow stale. There's no current movement. It feels like everything is stagnant and heavy. And the smell of rot is very present.
Delicious.
Yummy.
Cool. So I guess we can just assume that our people have been through here as well. There's
Oh, here's another one.
nice.
Is
Then
Tidra is
that's-
standing on the edge of the visible light, saying, this is all well and good, but where do we go from here?
How do we carry on?
Where do we go now? Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see.
JR,
Wait a
you
minute.
still have
I
that
didn't
rock.
want.
Oh,
Stop that.
Yes, I've still got my rock.
Okay. So
I
now
picked
you want
it
to
up.
roll me an investigation as well? I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
I actually realized I wanted to roll survival to see if I could track. Is that possible?
Roll me a survival, and you'll learn what you learn.
Okay.
Sunel, first of all, once again, it looks like your favorite friendos have been in here, and they seem to have made short-ish work of these things. It looks like it was a pitched battle. There are scuff marks all across the floor, and there is blood that is not Kython.
That would actually be something he'd point out if Lotus is trying to do tracking, is point to the blood that is some kind of humanoid blood. And be like, someone was injured. Maybe you can find it with that.
Maybe.
With a 23 survival, you are fairly certain that this was, once upon a time, the main nest area, or, the heart of this Kython colony.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
being said, it's no longer the case. However, having that blood trail pointed out to you, it does lead up that hallway to the north.
Okay.
You can see it splattered throughout, and it seems to have been staunched by the time you get to that hall.
Okay. So I will point that out to everybody, and I'm gonna start traveling up the hall.
Gotcha. Deidre, for her part, is kind of hanging back by Sunel. It's dark.
Let's not let her go too far.
Mm.
I'm
Like,
so good at
Not
getting killed.
not moving to like get away from Deidre.
No, I understand exactly what's going on. She's... you can tell she's a little apprehensive.
That she should be. How big is this
yes.
area?
JR, get out of the fucking walls!
Tunnel squeeze.
Yeah.
Now, this place, I will just put JR right there.
I liked being in the walls.
Yeah, because you can see things you're not
I'm in
supposed
the
to
light.
see.
No, because he is actually the little demon that lives in our walls.
That was the goal.
Oh,
That's how we met.
Hey, you need to start paying rent, man.
Honestly, I've been telling that to the scorpions that I keep finding, but they just refuse to listen.
Do you find the invisible ones?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I realized I didn't want to talk about it after I said it out loud. I was like, wait, this is
Check
real.
your
as
shoes
fuck.
every morning before you put them on. I don't live
Every
there. But
single morning.
how
Yeah,
I
often
just
do you
every
find
remember
morning.
them?
there was one time on stream you found one.
Yeah, it was awful. Fucking awful. My dog found it. It was fucking awful.
God. Hey, stream is stable again for whatever reason. Anyways,
Yay.
actually, hold on.
Chat sure isn't stable. Unstable fucks.
That being said,
Based.
What?
Hey, I'm in
one
chat. That makes it
final
true.
Squeeze. Now, this one looks different. This looks like the product of a cave-in. It is densely packed with large shards of stone just pointing in at the top of this thing, almost like you're looking in at some sort of just mouth full of sharp fangs. I'm not trying really hard not to say toothy maw right now. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. So is that a
This is going to be, even for our small characters, this is going to be a check because this thing is sharp, and it's not as small as the other squeezes that you've seen, but it definitely has not been traveled by humans before. It is, or humanoids before. It's like looking at an overgrown hedgerow of thorn bushes and being told to navigate it.
Thorn roses, maybe.
Stop that, you.
Every row.
I'm gonna touch myself for guidance.
What?
Whoa, don't touch yourself. Not in a dungeon.
You are horny on main today. Jesus Christ.
What happened? This is terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, cast guidance on myself. Fuck. Lewd
You
is
can
so
cast guidance on yourself.
You can cast guidance on yourself. I will allow that.
I'm fucking doing it because this is rough.
Yeah, you're gonna need
Lewd!
it.
Fuck. Lewd.
That's the
Oh.
only way I'm ever gonna cast guidance from now on. I'm gonna touch myself and cast guidance.
Just do a
And I
little
see
stone
you.
Just
grab.
cast guidance. You don't need to
touch
touch yourself.
myself.
Okay.
I'm doing
With
it.
that,
I do it.
you-
I'm like,
It is sharp, it is painful, it is slow, but you are able to work your way through the squeeze to about here without
okay.
any serious scrapes or cuts. I will get to that in a minute because I'm
Gotcha.
assuming you're being followed close behind.
Yes. I'm not gonna touch anything.
Okay. So I'm going to need whoever's next to go next.
I'm the helicopter guy again. I'm just guiding everybody in.
I'll do it.
Are you touching everyone?
I'm
You're
touching
touching
everyone
everyone?
and then myself.
Are
And
you
casting
doing
guidance on
like
everyone.
the football coach?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm smacking everyone on the ass. Good game. Get in there. Good game. Good game. Good game. Get in there. You got this.
All
Good
right,
game.
Okay.
that was close. That was close. All right. At one point, Flanagan, you find yourself lodged between two sharp, serrated edges.
And then you
Oh!
remember
And
they
you
are
s-
smacking your ass.
And after a moment of trying to work your way through, you actually managed to break one of the spines that was in your back and give yourself just enough room to work.
I'm a badass. I'm a badass. I'm a badass. Oh, I'm a badass.
And work your way through past the squeeze.
Oh my gosh.
You know, all right, credit where credit is due. That's a great reference. I love Undertale.
Inspiration.
That was one of those games. You know, I haven't used inspiration in this game at all.
The time
Does
is coming.
horniness
I'm not gonna
provide
use it right now, but I'll be
inspiration? Because I
thinking
should be
about that for next
inspiring all the
session.
time.
Who is next? I'm assuming we'll just send Deidre next.
Sure.
Yep. And don't forget that I touch her.
And he touched her. I love it.
Oh, he touched me. He touched me.
If you look
Sorry.
really close
just,
at JR's eyes, it makes it so much worse.
Why?
They look
Oh.
so disturbing up
Yeah,
close.
dude, the eyes on my token are horrible. I
Oh,
won't
yeah.
lie.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I had a flashback to
Fairies.
those annoying old Elvis commercials. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It was. Sorry, I still have to roll. So, for whatever reason, here in Wichita, every now and again, you'll hear those commercials for, I guess, some gospel CD sung, basically a collection of gospel tunes sung by Elvis. And I'm like, anyway.
I can't live that life. I get it though.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute. Jared, did you touch my girlfriend's
So,
butt
I
without
am going
consent?
to say, even with the head coach butt slap,
Hey, she stepped up next in line after watching what I did to Flanny. I feel like you put two and two together, especially after when I did it the first time around. I'm just saying.
she gets
How far
about
in does she get
this
stuck?
far before
no.
you hear her pausing for a moment and going, I'm stuck. There's nothing I can use to get. There's nothing I can mold to get out of this.
Give me a second.
Okay.
Or use fog cloud to fill the entire chamber with fog, creating a pressured atmosphere that then.
No. You don't understand. You don't understand. I'm gonna cast
was
heat
me.
metal on her because she can't move her arms to drop the metal, and I get my revenge. No, not really.
I
This
was
would
expecting-
I
probably.
can cut
I-
you.
This might help her just enough to get out. Or hold on. No, that's too far away. It would have to be this or nothing. This might help her just enough. I will use one of my precious spell slots for it.
Enlarge, reduce. Okay.
and I will reduce her in size.
All
Do
right.
we want to switch
You-
the map or switch the stream to
There's-
the map?
There's nothing interesting to see right now.
Okay.
I'll do it.
I just wasn't sure if you were aware or not.
I was aware.
Hey, when I
I'm just
talk,
trying
all
to
these
keep
things
some
glitter.
things under my hat right now.
Hat
Hmm.
stuff. Hat stuff.
So, she's gonna get to make her save, or she's going to make her check again with advantage. Well, and that first one is good enough to do it. I'll just roll again. Okay. Yeah, no, as you see her begin to shrink, for a moment she realizes she's holding herself up, and then, looks back at you, Sinel. Thanks.
Yeah, I like to imagine with this magic, he loads another round into the gun, and there's no sound when he pulls the trigger, but this little white light floats over her, spins around, and encases her in like a bubble of magic, and then she just shrinks.
So, Gideon, JR, what is it? Do you have any reactions before it looks like he shoots? He's getting ready to shoot Deidre.
I've seen them use magic by shooting things.
I do not have I. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
You're
know
on
if
the
I've
other
ever
side of
seen
the
him use
squeeze.
magic by shooting things, but I trust Snell enough to not want to like. I don't think he'd kill her for no reason.
Oh, he totally would, but
Well, here's the thing that would fuck us over even worse, because now there's a corpse stuck in the thing.
Now there's a dead body in our way and a pissed off Lotus. I just feel like that's just not something Snell would
Snell was
want
going
to
to
do.
kill her. He'd wait until Lotus wasn't around and we were in a place where there was plausible deniability.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd just let it happen.
Oh, another great soundtrack song.
Let's see
All right,
if
who's next?
this is gonna go bad or not.
Who's next?
come on, Nat 20 with that sneaky slithering.
Oh, can I get
You're a mean
can I get a
one.
bonus?
Oh,
You know I'm not allowed to have good rolls.
You got that Nat 20. You got your good
One.
So, roll me a d6.
Everybody gets one.
Roll me a d6.
Wait, are you
My God,
guided?
no, you're...
Have
Sinel,
we even touched?
you almost immediately get stuck. The reason I'm saying this now is even with guidance, a 4 is not gonna be good enough.
Jesus Christ.
You find yourself lodged between two sharp stones. Now, pushing through is possible. The reason that you feel you're stuck is to do so, you would take damage. You would cut yourself.
I could just pull you back out and you could try again.
You're far enough.
Is that
Gideon
an
could do
option?
that for you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
Gideon, just go ahead and make me athletics. It's not going to be a high DC because he's not that far in. Or they are not that far in.
I mean, my passive is 17, if that helps.
The 10 is good enough. You're able to bodily pull Sinel back. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm being helpful. And it's
bring that ass.
So,
All right, let's
try one more time.
try this again. No, we don't want athletics. That's even worse. There we go.
That's good enough. You can roll guidance
Nice.
if you'd like, but it's not necessary.
You know what? I respect the ass slaps. Let's do it.
Hell yeah.
Dirty
Hey.
Sneaky
20.
slither.
And this time, after recognizing that, yes, you do make your way through the squeeze. 2 more.
Go ahead, Gideon. I'll smack your ass. Pap.
Gotta love every single sub 10 roll.
Go ahead and add that Add that guidance.
Yeah, add that touch. I touched your body.
Gideon? The DC, if anyone's figured it out at this point, is 15.
That's how
I
many
almost
years
get
JR will be
stuck.
doing after this.
I feel like I almost get stuck, but because I'm wearing, was it what kind of
Adamantine?
armor was it? Yeah, adamantine, and it's half plate. I just kind of like push it through and snap off a couple of the spikes and just keep going.
That's exactly what you do. Go ahead and move yourself to the end of the line. And last but certainly not least, JR. Roll me.
I touch myself and cast guidance.
Come here, boy.
You can
For
just
that,
cast
the
guidance
DC is
next time.
25.
You don't need.
I gotta touch myself every time.
Hey,
Every forever.
Oh, dude, and that touch was good. That was a good touch.
Hey, your lucky skill it's a D4, right, for your athletics checks, or for your dex checks.
Yeah, let me double check for you.
I think it's just a D4.
That's a racial feat. It is a D4. Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah. The worst it was going to do is cancel out your guidance.
Yeah, I had a
Yes,
good
I'm
touch that
touching.
time.
Good touch is so fun.
And you successfully bring up the rear. Now, everyone has made it. Oops.
Bring up my rear.
Well, shit. Here, I'll fix it.
Lordy,
Every-
it's not just me. I'm sorry.
Everyone here has your. Everyone here. Trying not to show too much. Everyone here
Bring up the
Story of my life.
is able to stand upright and move freely. Would be what's a still intact part of your 5-foot hallway. And we've come to your last challenge. This cave-in looks like whatever was beyond. Yes, I put a locked door there. That's actually a giant boulder that part of the ceiling has just crushed in.
Oh, can I try and lift this big boy with some help from my friends, or is there not enough maneuverable?
I'll
I
touch him
was
again.
looking at that, so I will say the first 2 spots are close enough to be able to try and lift this boulder. You guys can rearrange in this order, but it can rearrange your order to do that. Basically, that means 2 people are physically going to be able to get their hands on the rock, the stone.
I'm a strong boy.
Deidre will be able to
I'm
help a
pretty
little bit with
strong.
mold earth. Sunel, do you have any tools you could use to help with this?
I have a crowbar.
Okay.
Probably not on me unless something from a tinker set would help.
Okay.
So we don't have an hour.
Right. That's fair. There's always there's the guidance from JR that you could use.
Oh yeah, you know I'm touching people.
Just with consent. Always with consent.
Always with consent.
So,
It doesn't stack.
I have.
Well,
a crowbar.
technically, if 2 people are doing it, I should touch somebody and Lotus should touch somebody.
what were you
I'll
saying,
touch
Gideon?
everybody too.
I have a crowbar, which is advantage on strength checks when it can be used to leverage.
That would be useful.
Oh, I might
Um,
have one of those. Let me see.
So my question is, I will
I
let Deidre just help a little bit with mold earth. There's not much to help with, but there's something. 2 people can physically lift this, and then whatever else you guys want to do.
Wheel?
Well,
I could use levitate if we really, really want.
What's the
I'm
weight
a
limitation
pretty
on
strong
levitate?
boy.
500 pounds.
Okay, so that would help.
Let's see if we can do it with sheer strength.
Yeah, like,
Gideon
I'm
is
willing to be
underneath
like, oh,
Lotus. Lotus, are you moving to the back?
I'm strong. I want to help. I want to help, like pick it up or something. I'm really strong.
Okay.
What's your strength score?
A +3.
Okay.
Are you a stronger boy than Gideon?
No, I'm 18.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
Wait a
got
minute.
like Gideon
Yeah.
and Flanny do it. And we'll
Okay.
just do the
Wait,
guidance. We'll
Flanagan
just do the
being
touching.
a smaller
We'll do
creature,
the hard part.
can he occupy the same space as me while we do this, and she can be behind me?
No, no. I won't give small the same advantages of tiny,
That's
That's right.
fine.
but
But as I slide by, I'm gonna cast guidance on Gideon
okay.
and also on Flanny. I'm gonna touch the top of Flanny's head because I think it's funny. And who else did I walk by?
Ruffle my hair a little bit.
I will absolutely do it.
Hmm.
And then
Flanagan
I'll
gives
just
you a
be-
boyish grin.
Yeah, I'll give guidance to whoever you do not give guidance to. Since
think
it's
you only do one.
concentration, you can
Yeah.
only have it up for one person.
Oh, I might. Yeah, I can only have it
Okay.
for one. So I would do it
Yeah.
to Gideon, and then I would just tousle Flanny's hair for shits and gigs.
Yeah, unfortunately, guidance is one of the few cantrips that require concentration.
Yeah.
Well, it's still an extremely probably the best.
No,
cantrip
it's
in
an
the game.
insane cantrip. It 100% should require concentration. It's just one of the few that does.
Right. Ooh, good.
Oh,
Get,
I was
Um,
about to ask if
Or-
27.
yeah, go ahead and roll, and then I will ask people to add on as necessary.
So do I roll with advantage? 'Cause
Yes.
Crowbar.
Yes.
Ooh.
Still sub 10.
Don't
Like I
forget your
said, guys,
guidance,
Go
though.
ahead and roll your guidance as well.
You got
Okay.
this.
That's
Complain all he
27
wants
and
to
a
know, but at least you got
16.
a nat
so
20.
that's a
43.
all right. No, I think that's 40.
Math is hard.
27 plus 16.
Oh, sorry. No, I forgot to add your guidance as well.
Yeah, don't forget my touch.
Yeah. No.
Good touch.
It is a pretty good touch. Not the best touch that I've done, but a good one.
You've got
Right.
You've got Deidre trying to help support. Were you going to use that levitate, or are you all right?
I would prefer not to if I don't have to, because that would be my last second level spell slot.
So you guys try and lift this by yourself without the aid of levitate, and
Erupting earth. I'm just kidding. I don't. I just kidding.
surprisingly, it begins to move with the leverage by the crowbar, and Deidre using mold earth to help stabilize it, and when you guys lift it, help keeping it lifted.
Oh, my bad. And then...
Yep, Deidre gets a face full of. Anyways,
No. Ew.
Deidre has pink eye now. Roll a Constitution save.
the stone is lifted. Gideon, you can open the door.
If I can click that tiny little button. There we go.
And, well, whatever Gideon can see is there. This looks like the epicenter of whatever cave-in happened. There are rocks strewn everywhere and bodies.
I pretend to have to hold the thing up, so I tell everyone else to start going in.
Lotus is itching to go. Jeez. Well, Flanagan would be the first. Is Flanagan going to step in?
I'll ready my shield and my sword just in case. And I'll just take a little step in.
Okay. You can
On me, team.
You have to physically climb your way over some of these stones. That's how bad this cave-in was. I know you can see the characters there, but you can't see the characters from where you're standing.
It looks empty in here. Move forward, Jagged Teeth.
Deidre's standing behind you, going, "Are you? Is anyone there?"
Not that I can see, Deidre. And these eyes see everything.
I mean, I
Maybe-
see them.
Do
Maybe you
shut
should
up.
move forward. Well,
Oh,
Gideon,
yeah,
you're
maybe
not
I
within
should-
10 feet.
Oh
of him yet.
shit!
Well, no, when you said everything I could see, it actually showed me vision of. I
Yes.
could see Benoit and all
the,
that.
the point I'm making is you're not going to be able to see them either, just for the
Oh.
moment. Just for the
Okay.
moment, because yes, as Flanagan, as you step into this room, that's when you realize they are here. They are all pinned under rocks. Osgard
Oh,
looks like
shit.
he is he is covered bodily by stones. Sachiko looks like she was pinned to the wall between a large piece that came crashing down. Benoit, it looks like the only reason Benoit wasn't crushed under tons of stone is because of this immovable rod wedged between her and the stone above.
What a champ!
And
Good girl.
Eris looks like both of her legs are pinned.
Her wings have been
As
ripped off.
this
The wings have been
light
ripped off.
manages to work as this light pours into this room, you can also see the Kython bodies. It looks like a couple of them were attacked and killed that way, but the four in the center all look like they have been crushed by a giant stone in the center.
This is of my nightmares.
Okay.
Deidre
Cool.
immediately steps over to Benoit and is...
Mhm.
Oh, shit. Ben, can you hear me? Everyone looks like they are half in, half out. Being pinned in... It's chilly in here. The air, you notice, is dank and extremely stale. And it looks as if they've all are suffering from a mixture of exhaustion, lack of food and water, and, well, the beginnings of potentially hypoxia and, exposure to the cold.
Gross.
They
Okay.
are kind of in and kind of out of consciousness. It seems like even Osgard has given up trying to free themselves.
Oh my gosh. I want to. I need to get the shit off of Sachiko.
Okay, that'll be athletics.
I'm gonna. Ooh.
By the way, JR and Gideon, you guys can move if you like.
I know that homie's a strong boy, so I'm gonna try and help the strong boy out, so he could potentially help get the other people out.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna make a roll. It's pretty obvious Gideon is not going in there for a reason.
That's fair.
He's
I
yeah,
What
he doesn't
reason is
actually need
that?
help. Because he is now acutely aware that the other party is not really on the bestest of
Terms.
with him.
Gotcha.
fair.
Yeah.
JR, are you gonna... I'm just checking, just because the token hasn't moved.
Long ears.
Tomas?
Long ears.
Horace?
Okay,
Speak to me,
The
Horace.
cops got him.
Oh, there you go.
perfect. And now I just lost what I was going to do. God damn it. I was trying to talk and say, and then I was muted.
Let's
Oh,
see.
now I've lost what the fuck I was going to do.
Way to go,
It-
Fivehead.
It done
Oh, no.
disappeared out of
Well,
my brain.
Okay.
Lotus is helping Sachiko, and I am helping werewolf boy.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, I will probably run over and help. Oh my God, what was his name?
Osgard?
Yes.
Okay. With
I was
Are you
looking
gonna
for
give me the help
typos.
action, or are you gonna roll separately? I guess that's up to Daddy DM if that's even a possibility.
I'd
give him the
prefer
help
to
action.
probably give you the help action, and I'm gonna touch you if that's okay with you. Can I touch you?
Touch
Oh,
him.
you can always touch me, JR.
Ooh. So
Just
I'm gonna
don't tell
touch
my girl.
Flanny. I'm gonna touch Flanny
I ship
real
it.
I'm
good.
gonna tell her.
So,
Lotus, you son of a bitch! I'm just kidding now.
okay.
You know what me and JR have as special.
Oh, and I touched you pretty good again.
Oh my god,
You quickly manage to start pulling these rocks off of Osgard.
Hey, big boy, we need you.
Lotus, I'm gonna need you
Yes?
to make what it's probably gonna be
I
an
rolled-
athletics to.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then if I do help her, I'm gonna hit her with a healing word. And
Oh,
I'm gonna hit
yeah.
everybody with a healing word too. So like you don't have to waste any potions or anything.
I don't have. I've
That's
got
Deidre's attempt
healing
to
feet,
help
essentially.
Benoit. And sorry.
Ooh.
Should ask Sanel, what are you up to?
Well, Snell was basically sticking around to like help whoever needed it. So you know what? I'll burn that last spell slot
And help
on to help Benoit.
Benoit? Okay.
Benoit.
And you manage so okay, with that, both of you are able to unpin her from the stone. Because you have such a high passive investigation, Sanel, I'm just gonna let you I'll just let you know this. All 4 of them are stage 4 exhaustion.
Ooh.
And you would know that stage 4 exhaustion means disadvantage on ability checks, your speed is halved, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and savings throws, and your hit point maximum is halved.
Yeah.
They get one more, they die, right?
Stage 5 is speed reduced to 0, and 6 is death.
Okay.
Yeah, that's he's gonna let everyone know something like as he pulls out his gun to help.
I shoot the rock.
Listen,
and the rock
everybody.
moves.
Sanel's a
he
police officer.
actually fires another completely silent, just missile of magical energies. But this time he holds out his hand with one of his tools in front of it, like a wrench or something, and it stops the energy, which he shapes into the form of like a flat, faintly glowing purple platform, gets it under the rocks, and pulls them up. And is like then helps pull Benoit out.
Right.
And informs everybody something to the effect of, they've been under here for a while. They're exhausted. They need somewhere safe to rest.
You guys, you're gonna see
Lotus?
Lotus. She's like, I'm like mumbling under my breath and like moving my hands towards people, like just.
Have I helped?
Yeah,
How
I'm
many-
gonna-
There's still other people to help.
I have 5d6 of healing that I can just drop on like 5 people.
Do it.
Yay, my 2 hit points.
Okay.
So just like whoever needs it, I'll go ahead. And
I was just checking. Okay, yeah, you manage to heal their physical wounds. I will say mark off what you said, 5d6?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys still have somebody pinned.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I was gonna say I'll go help.
Sachiko would probably, blearily look in Lotus's face, and all she says is, Eris.
Oh fuck.
None of us gave a fuck about
Well, now I know who you guys do and do not care about. Oh, God.
I still care about Eris.
I'm gonna touch you.
I don't
I'm gonna
really give a
touch.
shit
I'm gonna
either.
touch you still.
That's a nat 1 from
I'm
Flanny,
gonna
my
touch
guys.
myself. I'm
Yeah,
touching
don't forget about your
myself.
touch, Flanny.
Because hold on,
Flanny,
hold
I
on,
touched
hold on,
you.
hold on. All right, we had our first failure, Flanagan,
Yep.
and hold
I
on.
saw that
Second
nat 1 and I
So-
cried a little bit.
So, what's gonna? I will, and even with your guidance to yourself, Lotus, that is also a failure. Snell, you succeed, but I have to talk about what happens with the first 2 failures first.
Oh, please tell me it's like each failure was another level of exhaustion.
No.
No, I hate that.
That is for D. Oh, well, maybe I should put a thing there. Okay. No,
Eris, more like air will be missed. That's it.
More
Let's
like
see
Nair
here.
will be missed.
I have to check her. Basically, I had them go through this dungeon before you guys got here to see how everybody was.
And it's not looking good
Well,
for our homie.
holy shit.
Did I slip and drop the boulder on their
No.
chest?
No.
I
Eris
I
just
did
didn't have as
cast-
many hit points as I thought she had.
I did cast
She's a
healing
paladin.
word, like on everybody. So even though I didn't
How far is
get her
Healing
out of
Word?
there, 60 feet.
Even
Yeah,
at
I
max
would have
hit
definitely
points,
used
because
one
her
of
max
mine.
hit points are halved. She
Ooh.
only has 15 hit points to begin with.
Oof.
Yeah. So she didn't
It's okay,
die,
I've got spell
but
slots and things.
you can tell for a moment, all of the moving of this rubble had started to make more rocks come down from the ceiling, and you hear something crunching underneath this stone as Eris is too tired to even scream anymore, but her face is in a tight grimace before Sanel, you are able to bodily push the rock off to the side to realize that was her ankle.
Actually, can I do just something wacky and
Sure.
probably a little non-credible, but it's a fantasy world, so fuck it.
Sure. What is it?
There's a big rock that's holding that the thing is like they got enough rocks off of her, but they're trying to pull her out, and her legs are still trapped, and so what they did is they fucking snapped her ankle. It's a big rock. What Snell does is fucking shoots a smaller rock, holding it in place, then manages to get himself under it just enough to hold it and sit up enough, like on his back, and then push it enough off with great strain because Snell, they are very weak. They have a strength of 9, but hold it off just enough that they get the holier than thou chicken out of the way.
The holier than thou chicken. Yeah. No. And actually, yeah. Her leg, specifically the joint at the
My
ankle,
leg!
looks well, the armor there
My
is
leg.
crushed.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on.
I was about to say, I can hear. Let me do it. Let me do it.
I was gonna say
I
the
haven't used
only.
any
I
spell
already-
slots
it's
yet.
all right.
Hey,
I've got tons left. It's okay.
I-
I'm good.
okay. I don't want you to feel like I'm screwing you guys over. You guys did cast Healing Word before you got her out, though. The first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
So that counts then? I don't have to use
yes,
that second
does.
one?
No.
Okay.
So that second one does count, and that puts
Okay.
her right. That puts her at 14 hit points.
Okay. That's okay. Alive is alive. It's good enough
Alive is alive.
for us. Right. Okay.
And yep, no.
Cool.
Yeah, no. Sanel, you're not sure what kind of look you get from Eris as she is pulled out from the rubble.
Oh, but Snell is giving her what the look that they're giving her is, yeah, I know what I did.
Yeah, I'm hot shit. What you gonna do about it?
A little bit. There's a little bit of a fuck you to it, but a more not a fuck you. I hope you die and go. I hope that you go to hell no matter what. But like, yeah, you're kind of an asshole, and I did better than you, and I saved your life. Slash dab.
Slash dab.
Me
So-
slash dabs.
You managed to pull her from the rubble. And yeah, I'd say at about this point, you start to hear from this spot to the south
Oh no.
the moving of rocks.
Oh no.
I regret every choice that led to this moment.
And
A wild onyx appears. I use run.
A pseudo Udo is
I
blocking
was
the
gonna
path.
say Deidre is probably taking Benoit and moving her, going, no, put them in the back. Whatever's coming this way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We got you.
You guys get ready to defend your friends. I didn't think it'd come to this.
Where are you at, Flanny?
Where-
I think Flanagan's trying to amp this spot to the south. These rocks to the south are being moved.
I want to impose between them. Like honestly, Flanny is thinking about making a risky decision.
Just you're
I
you're
mean-
great right there. That's a perfect spot.
Well, because if I gave one of them my shield, they could literally just sit right over here,
Is the shield attunement though?
and then I think it is actually.
What is behind us? What is to the northeast? Is there?
It looks
Air
like
coming?
another. You do feel the faintest of breezes. It was not enough to keep this place well ventilated, but it
Right,
looks like
right.
once upon a time that was another path.
Okay. I am now going to turn into a giant badger and just start casually digging. Should I? No? Should I not? I mean, tell me, what do I do? Do I not
Well-
do it?
Enemies are coming.
But we can get out.
The British are coming.
True. I guess if Flanagan can hold me and Flanagan can hold them back.
Everybody, tell me what you're
Physically.
doing. If you're gonna treat if this is combat, go ahead and give me your action. I'm not gonna have you roll initiative yet, but give me your action. So
Okay. So yeah, I mean, it depends on what our plan is. If we're trying to run away, then I'm gonna drop my shield to buy us some time. If we're gonna fight them, then I'm gonna ready my sword and get ready to start slashing on some hoes.
Well, we don't know how long it's going to take her to get through, so it's best if we just start slashing some hoes.
Let's fight.
I do 10. It's 10 feet of burrow every 6 seconds, so it's not
Is-
fast.
wild shaping an action, or is it a bonus?
Well, and also
Or
this is
bonus.
rocks. Can you burrow through
It's a
rocks?
bonus.
For her, it might be a bonus action.
It is a
It
bonus.
is it's a bonus action.
Yeah, Moon
Okay.
Druid.
So you would be able to
And-
get 10 feet in. Okay. Now, these heavy stones are no match for your big paws. Is that a large size creature? Yeah.
Let me confirm, because I've got it off to the side. I'm a medium beast.
Oh, okay.
I'm a medium bean. So, well, I want to do two things. I want to first, shift, which I can do as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I didn't mean to roll that as you.
I-
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't even see it. And then I'm going to turn into a badger. So I am now a were badger.
Okay.
I am danger.
And you were
And-
scrabbling through. Okay.
Yes, and I'm gonna start getting through there. I am unsafe, you guys. Like, I do not have a good armor class. I have like no hit points to begin with. Keep all of us safe while I try and get us out.
Oops.
Yes. So I'd like to burrow.
Okay. That's not what I meant to do at all. This is what I meant to do. There. Okay. I forgot to do a thing, but now we're back. Perfect. Okay. So a couple things happen at once. You guys ready your attack actions. Lotus, you're digging. And Lotus, you managed to get through. It was thin. You managed to move a couple of large rocks, and it's open. And the second thing that happens is whatever is on the other side of this moves the rocks.
Oh, you motherfuckers!
I kill him. I kill him.
Oh, I cast
You guys
fireball
have-
over there.
I love this.
As you see John and Jake lifting this boulder and just moving it off to the side. And stepping in behind them are Heshima and Gwen, followed up by Manu. Yes, I finally have
Where?
tokens for them. Yes, Manu. Mhm.
I was confused and I was like, oh yeah, manure.
And they step through and, well, shit, looks like we missed all the fun. Uh-oh, somebody's...
This giant were-badger is gonna look over at John and fucking hiss at him. And I look like a honey badger, by the way.
Okay. Jake looks at the group and goes, we were worried. Is everyone all right?
Team Gritting Devil was on it. Stayed on mission. Got
Now,
through.
I
In and out.
will tell you the one difference between these two people. So this one is Jake because this one is blonde, and this one is John because this one is this one is brown hair.
A brunette.
Is
A brunette.
Yeah.
Also,
Brunette.
Yeah.
if any of you know Groka, please make sure to
That's-
talk about how
that,
badass I
of
looked
course,
in
is
this moment
Heshima.
to her.
That, of course, is Heshima, and then that's Gwen, and that is Manu.
Yeah. I'm gonna no longer be a fucking badger and then just like be like, yo,
Did
you
I get
right?
that right? Hold on. 1 second. I have to remember who I made what.
Pimps down, pimps in distress.
Whoops. I did it backwards because even I can't get these two straight.
How
The-
could
Yeah,
you?
I thought that
Blonde
John
is
was the blonde
John.
one.
The
I thought
yeah,
so.
The
I think
brunette
that
is
was-
Jake.
Yeah, that's in my notes. Fuck John specifically. He can eat a bag of dicks. All at once, one at a time. Put him in a fucking baguette bag. I don't care. Eat them. I'm gonna just not wild shape
Someone's,
anymore.
Yeah.
I hate him. I hate him.
Someone's mauling pretty hard.
Huh. Actually, I think it's a case of Nage at this point.
I don't know what any of those words mean. What the fuck?
Mold, coat, seethe.
So
No.
they step up, and I need everyone to roll me initiative. No, I'm joking.
I was about to say, yay, I didn't waste Maddie.
Let's go.
They, step up and are kind of just making sure everybody's okay. Heshima is looking down, and it's good to see that you've gotten out in one piece. To Flanagan.
Yeah, I'm dope as shit. Leader of the Grinning Devils. Successfully completed this rescue mission. I don't know if you guys have any magic shit to help out the bogeys that we just saved.
Bogies is a
But
term
just
for
another
bad things.
just another day. So if you could just go heal up those infidels, then I think we'd be all set. And
So,
Fucking
so
compa.
to be fair, bogey isn't the worst term you could use. That just means unknown.
Oh, I thought bogey was slang for a hostile.
bandit. It's a hostile.
Oh, bandit.
Yep.
You got a bandit on your tail.
I'm just gonna fucking
Keep
shake
at
my
least 40
head.
minutes of fuel for dog fighting. They'll come at you from
Also,
the sun.
bunch of bugs look like they died of some kind of sickness, illness. I don't know. Saw them scattered about. You look into that. Maybe
Um,
contagious.
They tell you
Anyway,
to
all in a
snap.
day's work.
Gideon.
Yeah.
You've got a hand kind of, a hand on your wrist. It's Benoit.
Oh.
She is trying to, after she's struggling a little bit to pull it out, but after a moment from her pack, she pulls something out and puts it in your hand. It's an amulet.
Oh, it's your hair.
There is a lock of your hair encased in some sort of, looks like a gem.
Oh my god, that's my hair.
You
Yeah,
gave
I
that
Puts it in your
willingly.
hand.
I
What's
know.
that?
I was saying he gave that willingly.
Oh no, I know. I was making the joke like she's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get this so stealthily here. Have your hair back. Like,
But
yeah, he won't question it. He'll actually grab it and just put it on.
okay, yeah. She
You die.
as she gives that to you, you go to put it on. She pats you on the leg and then sits back down and nods at JR.
I'll give her a thumbs up.
You put it on, and I'm trying to figure out how to describe this in a way that doesn't sound like depression. It
It's a
world
warm
becomes-
blanket.
It feels as if a weight you didn't realize was on your shoulders has been lifted. It feels honestly a little bit easier to breathe now.
That's depression.
And I need JR to make me a perception check. Perception with advantage.
You said me, right? Sorry, you
Yes,
cut out
JR.
there for
Yep,
me.
JR perception with
Okay.
advantage.
Come on, long ears, get it together.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. Y'all have been cutting in
What
and out
the
all day today.
fuck?
I'm guidancing myself.
I touch him inappropriately.
I let her.
Oh,
Um,
Lotus.
All right. You can't quite put your finger on it,
Oh, that's bad.
but something's
dead.
changed. As Gideon puts on the amulet, something has changed about his shadow.
Ooh.
Okay. Something's changed about his shadow.
Yep.
Oh, God. That's
Oh, I
weird.
thought-
That's weird.
Oh, you think I'm gonna run a combat with this many NPCs there? No, fuck no.
For a second, I thought you were doing my favorite D&D
3.5
thing.
slots.
What, putting 15 characters in 15 player character types in one room? No.
Make it even better. We're going up against slots with 3.5 rules where they can boom in more slots, which then, because 3.5 was badly written, doesn't have a restriction or even a cooldown. Those slots they just summon can summon more slots, can summon more
You know,
slots.
Gunner, a fireball could solve all your problems right now.
I got you.
I'm not
Are we just ending
fireballing
it?
anyone.
This is why I don't fuck with magic.
Because magic,
So-
you don't need to. Magic fucks with you.
Okay.
Are we ready
Um,
to extract?
Wait,
At
hold
this
on. I
point-
want to touch this person.
What?
That's it. That's all.
I was gonna say, yeah,
the
no,
last
you guys
time,
are going to
Lewis.
have to physically help these people out of here.
After getting
Not
the
it.
amulet from Benoit, Gideon will actually lean down on one knee and offer to like just pick her up and just carry her whole body out.
She'll do the upsies thing.
Yeah.
Because we need
Oh
that
my
in this campaign
God.
too.
Flanagan will unnaturally just
Jealousy.
fireman's carry Eris.
Fire.
This 3-foot tall gnome just just let's go.
I fucking
God.
stop.
My bad about your leg. I got you.
I will tell you,
Regular foot, spider foot. Regular foot, spider foot.
at the end of this hallway is a way out. I'm not going to make you guys traverse down there because there are no more challenges in this dungeon. You guys reach the end of it and find yourselves in a natural slope up to the surface, and this hole is kind of looks like it's been bored into the side of the hill.
Well, that's
It's
the only thing that should be bored around here.
Hey,
This
zinger.
music just makes me think like I'm about to hear Vic say something really depressing.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry, kid. Your brain's scrambled like an egg. There's nothing I can do
Oh,
about it.
no.
If you can collect the 3 magic keys.
No, wait. Sorry, kid. Your brain's scrambled like an egg. There's nothing I can do. If you give me that money for those Karoshis.
Vic, I cheated and got a whole bunch of money at the beginning of the game. I paid you up front. Totally something I would never do.
Ever. Never, ever.
Ever. Never.
So,
Never.
are we officially outside
guys
of this
are-
cave?
Officially
Ooh, an itch.
out of the dungeon.
Oh, thank goodness. So are we gonna try? We need to get back, right? We need to go back. Can
So,
we get these people back?
At this point, it is about 2:30 in the afternoon. You guys have been gone almost 9 hours. You can see the sun is starting into its downward retreat. There's still plenty of daylight. You're going to get... It's maybe an hour back to camp. Maybe. Not quite.
I'd like to get them back. Did we bring our cart? Can we ride them back?
You
or,
guys
like,
did
ride
not
them
bring
back.
your cart. And you cannot ride them home.
I want to ride them home. Damn it!
What?
I can't.
They're
It's
un-
wild shit.
Amy!
I
Want to ride the
say it that
unconscious
way.
people home?
Words are really hard. I'm sorry.
And I thought I was non-credible.
Problem.
Between the guidance touching and the writing the unconscious people, I have some questions about my homies.
You should. It's fair. It's really fair. Oh, let's get these fuckers home, yeah?
You've made Flanagan blush, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Good,
That's
I
an
am.
accomplishment.
So,
I am.
it is a slow walk back to camp. I'm assuming you guys skip out on the center of town. It's not the straightest way home, and you don't necessarily have anything to be there. Have any reason to be there right now. The renegades are quiet. They look like they have done their fair share of spelunking as well, sporting new cuts and bruises and the like. You guys look like cave people, as well, covered in dirt and grime. And for Sinel and Gideon, that sand is, well, maybe not Gideon so much. You're probably used to sand in uncomfortable spots, but Sinel, you really just feel like you need a bath and a change of clothes.
Yeah, that'll be an eventual thing. That is a problem for when we are not escorting people home that the Lotus wants to ride.
Yep.
Only two of them.
unfortunately-
Okay, I mean maybe three.
And
We'll see.
unfortunately, the utility caster doesn't have prestidigitation. What kind of utility caster is that?
Garbage. Because they're really good at what their subclass does. And that's about it.
Oh, no, I was talking about from the Gilded Claw.
Oh. What?
Oh,
Who's
shit.
their utility
That's a
caster?
self burn. Snell's watched 8 Mile.
Deidre, I think.
Oh wait, no. I was looking at Deidre like she was the
Yeah.
support.
I was gonna say
caster.
Benoit's also an artificer.
Yeah.
Sachiko. Sachiko is the.
Oh,
Oh,
where's Sachiko? What is your...
the Baird? I'd say
Yes.
bards are support
She has-
casters, not utility casters.
She has prestidigitation and message and mage hand and minor illusion. All of the
I like that.
utility caster things. Okay.
So now, while we're like going back, can I just like hit up Sanel and be like, do you have like a quill and a little bit of ink that I can take from you and I'll buy you more later?
At the cart, where we keep all of the things like that.
You seem very irritated right now. I'm sorry. I just assumed you put it in your bag of holding like mine, and I'm gonna shake my bag of holding at
Well,
you.
I don't have one. And when am
Oh,
I
you
not
should-
irritated?
I don't know. Is it the sand? Is it in weird spots?
It's everything.
I guess
We can say Sachiko is maybe standing there and Sachiko points at you and you feel the sand disappear. You are no longer grimy.
Darn.
Hey, but you're still greasy.
you know Flanagan feels the morale is low, and he just feels like this is the time. Out of all of these episodes, out of all these 60 some hours that we played, he's finally gonna remember that he keeps a hand drum on him at all times. And he's just gonna bust it out. Bum, 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 bum. This one's for you, Snell. Bum, 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 bum. And it's a sick beat. It's a sick beat. It's probably the sickest beat that you've ever heard. In fact, it's actually not.
If you roll, all right, then
Oh. I'm
I
gonna
was like,
come
yeah,
in
one
with
hand.
my
It's the
loot.
sickest beat you've ever heard. It's the
I'm gonna
nicest.
come in with my loot, okay? And I'm also
No.
gonna touch myself as I'm playing my loot, just to make this.
Okay, you're not a bard. You can't touch yourself and play your loot at the
I
same
can
time.
touch myself and play my loot.
Okay.
That's
Hold
the
on, I
point
think-
for my loot playing.
I think I
I'm
also
slightly
have
off
something.
beat.
I thought I also had something. I guess I don't.
I look to Benoit I'm carrying and just say, "Do you have earplugs?"
Hey,
is
my loot
asleep.
playing is beautiful. All right,
is-
the
Oh.
drums.
She
not
is
so much.
already asleep.
What the fuck,
Oh,
JR?
okay. I won't wake her up for that.
Oh, interesting.
I
Oh,
thought we were
oh.
friends.
Say
There's an
that
easy
loud.
way
What?
to. There's an easy way to make those. By the way, all you need is a bit of cork, and you put it in an oven for a while until it shrinks.
Fun. Cool.
That's
Can
how
you
I
make
was
a couple of
born.
those?
I actually think this music is
Especially the
soothing.
shrinkage part. Permanent shrinkage.
Alright,
It's the
next
motion
memory.
of the ocean.
I want to like.
Is
I
that-
want to be supporting Sachiko and be like, I'm sorry for all of them. I'm sorry.
No.
Have you ever seen an ocean?
No.
I don't think I have seen an ocean yet.
Me
I'd like
neither.
to. We should go
I've seen a
check an
forest.
ocean.
Let's see.
Well,
I
we're a
think
little
we
bit
can
busy
probably,
looking
let's
for a
see.
desert.
We've got Sachiko probably being supported by Lotus. I imagine probably John is the one helping Eris.
Oh yeah, I
Sure shit
passed
ain't
Eris over to
Snell.
John. Oh, I gotta play this drum. Oh yeah.
Osgard, probably another one of the renegade. The renegades are doing their part here. They kind of got there a
It's the
little late.
renegade.
So, but the mood, it seems, starts to lighten as you guys make your way back towards camp. You guys did, after all, kick a cave's ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Dab
you-
on the cave.
That's right. You attacked the gazebo and won.
Hell yes.
Remember,
We,
you only
we
fight
fired
the
magic
gazebo
missiles
with
into the darkness.
Remember, you fight the gazebo without your weapons and help. You must face the gazebo alone. But, that being said, you guys make it to camp. The first thing you probably do is take them to where their stuff is set up. And they all pass right the fuck out. Level 4 of exhaustion is not something I have seen player characters go through much.
It's like 5 days of just nonstop rest.
Do you hear that? Yeah, that plane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I don't hear it anymore. I just heard it over
I just
your
heard
mic.
a meow, meow.
Nope, I don't hear it now.
And I was like, "Ah, fuck, they're coming for me."
Yeah, they will.
But
They know that I have government secrets.
I think I am going to
The secret is that they're all bitches.
start that one. Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to do before we end this session?
I would like to level up.
That would be pretty cool. I'd like to do that as well.
You're
Also, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you.
Sure, you can level
Whoa.
up as long as you can level up within 500 XP.
No.
I'm completely ignoring whatever was just said by Amy.
Good choice.
It probably
I'm
wasn't
leaving.
appropriate
I'm
for-
sorry.
I didn't
It
hear
was-
you. Why are you leaving?
She was being horny on Maine again.
Oh, okay. Well, that's just to be expected.
She's trying to shag Deidre.
Oh, well.
All the time.
Shagdra.
Yeah.
Deidre is
The
probably
Deidre who
going to
shagged
stay
me.
behind. Is probably going to be playing babysitter for at least for tonight to make sure everybody's okay. If you're fine with that, you can help her.
I would like to help her. That would be nice. I think
Okay.
that would be good.
I'm sure you're going to
We'll help
devote
her.
more time and attention to Sachiko than anyone else, but
Yes. I'm not even gonna deny that. No. Yes.
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 so anybody else have anything they want to do? Anybody they want to talk to? Anything like that? Jake probably excused himself fairly early on to say, Bob should know we found them and what exactly is going on. And excuses himself that way.
I don't necessarily need a scene for it, but Flanagan would 100% go and brag to Grelka about how he was team leader today and
You guys
led
probably
a very
do.
successful rescue mission and then had a sick jam session with JR that he was totally on beat for the whole time.
I was killing it.
So you guys probably hear that off in the distance. It starts out probably pretty, like trumped up manly kind of, just casual, like, yeah, we did this and that.
But how it is.
As she feeds into his energy more, you start to hear him get more and more excited, and before long, you're probably talking about it like you're a kid.
How
Yeah.
far away are they?
From
the
it's probably at least 100 feet away. Oh,
I'd
how
still
far are we? Are you guys from the cart?
The
conversation.
The conversation.
Yeah, it's in the
It's
distance.
like, yeah, I was the leader. There's just like a, and then around and make the big burst of dust and then just in the distance here. That was a warning shot. You never get the leader.
God.
Okay, look, don't listen to Snell, okay? Lotus definitely said that I got to be the leader today. She said it out loud.
Doesn't that mean that I'm the leader?
Um,
I'm
God.
questioning that. The delegator of tasks surely is a leader. Terrible.
let's
You
see.
get to be leader today,
you
okay?
guys
Good
are,
for you.
You guys are in camp about the time where I can tell you some of these things.
Oh.
It seems like the daily routine of the camp has started to become more. The flow has gotten better. There are people preparing for dinner. There are people collecting wood for a bonfire. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a celebration tonight. Whether it's because people have come home or because you guys are about to embark on quite the journey, not sure. But that is what the rest of the group is. The other 50 people are going to be working on. Heshima probably after making sure her magic wasn't needed, is probably gone off along with Gwen, leaving John. John is still kind of here. He's quiet.
Wasn't John the one that got fired?
Just
John was the
demoted.
one that got fired, yes.
Yeah.
He's quiet. I'm not going to interact with this fucking character at all.
That's fine.
He doesn't exist to me. So if I like walk by at any time, and if he says anything to me, unless it's relevant to like mission stuff, if it's casual conversation, Lotus ignores him entirely.
Sure.
He does not exist.
Let's see. If nobody else has anybody they'd like to talk to, he is going to talk to somebody. What's that?
No, I was just gonna say, I know Gideon tucked Ben into bed, and then is there like a river nearby?
Oh yeah,
Or-
yeah, there is one.
yeah.
He's
gonna go wash in the river.
Okay.
Same. Sanel needs to wash in the river so that they can have a nice manly bonding session over bathing.
Are you guys gonna touch each other with guidance?
I don't have
Don't-
guidance,
Don't
so
forget to touch yourselves with guidance or each other.
neither of us have guidance, so we don't even have that.
Honestly,
excuse.
that's probably what JR is doing during all of this. He's touching himself with guidance.
This is the most awkward music for this scene.
Yeah, right. You guys are kind of creeps, though.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just normally when you're around like bodies of water and stuff like that, a lot of docking occurs. As far as like what I knew.
Shut the fuck up.
I think the last.
So
thing
DM scene.
I was gonna say I will end the last. So are you sticking around, Sachiko at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll stay. I'll make sure she's all right.
At a certain point, John is gonna come up and talk to Sachiko.
I'm not leaving.
I'm sure you're not. You are going to treat him like he doesn't exist, though, which is fine.
I am.
Does the Mulan thing.
Let's get down to business. Sorry.
And touch ourselves with guidance.
So, yeah, she's still awake at this point, and he says, hey, Sachiko. Sorry about not taking my responsibilities seriously. She kind of goes over it, just kind of turns her head and looks at him. What are you talking about? What? I should have done more digging on these jobs before I doled them out. And whatever those things in there were, I don't know if there was a job for them. There were only 2 jobs. We never did find anything from the caravan that went missing. Just empty caravan. She's kind of... It's what we do. We're adventurers. We're going to have to deal with shit that just pops up from time to time, and we're not always going to have the answers. Don't need to apologize to me. Just kind of, after yesterday, that kind of wasn't the answer I was expecting, but, alright. You recover quickly, and I hope we're on the road before y'all know it. And he does look at you, John. Yes, John looks at himself. No, he does.
And he
A
touches
pool of
himself.
water stares at his reflection.
He does look at you, Lotus, and it's.
Mm.
You can make me a insight if you'd like.
Okay. I realized I have a 17 passive perception. Is it possible to fucking use that? I didn't realize it was so goddamn high.
So, for the future, we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
And this is trying to get a sense of his motives.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. This might be rough.
15? Okay, yeah. John, this combined with how he had kind of been on the trip back, it clicks. It doesn't. Is this character development? No,
Is
it
this a
can't be. This
bit?
is John, the person you hate. It might be. No, it can't be. Unless, no. But anyway, John takes his leave, and if nobody else wants to talk to anybody, I will have some things for you guys next time. But for the moment, congrats, you're out of the dungeon. Be thinking about some of the things you want to do before we leave Dorabeth, because Dorabeth is... You guys are going to have a couple more days here. I think tomorrow and the next day, at the very least. If you guys need to stay a little longer, potentially you could do that. Be thinking about some things if you're wanting to do something in Dorabeth. This is probably the largest city you guys are going to stop in before your trip south. Probably
I
the
want to go
last
terrorize
big
a
city.
bartender.
Are we not swinging by Lotus at all?
So the most direct path to Sandhilla is going to take you out of the way of Lotus.
Sandhilla. You mean Shade Tree?
Sorry, yeah, Shade Tree. My bad.
Okay, no, that's fine. I wasn't sure how close it is.
Gotcha.
It looks like it's only a couple miles, but maps are maps. So
I just
So-
want to terrorize a bartender.
Oh, maybe
yeah, it'd
I
be
need
50
to-
miles off the track.
Yeah.
Maybe 75 miles. Yeah.
So
be a
the-
whole
the,
day
the
or two.
road would lead to here. So that would be, yeah.
Yeah, 75
So-
miles ish.
It'd be a couple days out of your way. So this will be the last big city you guys are going to be a part of
How did you?
before your trip south to Shade Tree.
How did you?
What's that? Hold
How did you do that?
control, click and drag, and then as long as you hold control, you can click wherever you want.
Oh, you have to. Oh, you have to click. Okay.
Mine's
Got it.
command because I'm on a Mac. Oh gosh. Hey, before we go, well, I don't really have anything.
If it was
Never
just
mind.
us, I'd say we could take a day in Lotus. But since we have a contingency of hundreds of people.
About 50-ish.
I
Yeah.
would.
Oh, I thought it was more.
I'd
Still.
like to stay in Durabeth at least a day. Yeah.
You guys are going to
Just
be
to
there
take
at least. So this was technically the day after you had been told about the 3 days. So you guys are going to have tomorrow and the next day, at least,
Okay.
before you're ready to go. Before whatever before the logistics that John had screwed up were taken care of.
Fucking guy.
Yep,
Always.
that's right.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, Eris's ankle is going to take a minute. Because it's not a player character, I can just say, yeah, it'll be healed when it's healed. Until then, she's not going to be doing much.
Poor thing. Does anybody like her? Like, does anybody
She's
like
starting
her?
to get the feeling that no, nobody likes her.
I don't think I've had
Maybe
any
that's
interactions
a her
with her.
problem.
No.
Just
It
kidding.
does kind of sound like a her problem, doesn't it?
She's a little bitchy. She's like they were all a little bitchy, but now not bad.
Wait,
But
I think Eris is Eris the one that I arm wrestled?
Yeah, no, you have her respect because you beat her at an arm wrestle.
Yeah. All right, Flanagan might warm up to Eris. We'll see what's up.
I would love to see
Saved
this.
your ass once again. I'm just kidding.
With
I
that,
love you so much.
oh, I should probably tell you mechanically what that does, Gideon. That amulet of yours. It's going to slow down the times that you need to make saves,
Still need blood though.
and will give you advantage on those saves.
Oh, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
4 of those saves I suck at. So, and as we've seen today, I did not roll a single die above 10. So,
Right. So
Rough.
it'll help. It won't stop it. It will help and buy you guys some time to figure out how to deal with it. That being said, I think we're going to start with some sign-offs. Let's start with eeny, meeny, miny, Rowan. You're not
Denied.
talking. Yeah, we cannot hear you talking.
Hi ho, friendos. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Nightheart, and I hate technology. You catch me here today playing Sanel, the character who uses technology, kind of. Mostly the technology of gun. You can also catch me here tomorrow, where I play another character who uses technology. That is Cachette, who uses a big goddamn robot in Cyberpunk, and we're eventually going to go and steal drugs in order to fuck over everyone's worst enemy, Big Pharma. You can also find me here on Mondays on Fridays, depending on the Friday. This week I will be running the Immortal War, where there's some samurais doing samurai things. They found some seditious conspiracies. There's also yakshas on the other ones, where they're in a big goddamn robot thing, and they're fighting robots with more robots. And you can catch me here on Mondays, where I am in Fire Strike 42069, or Fire Strike Shardverse 42069, where I don't know what the fuck's going on anymore. I'm gonna be honest. There's time travel shenanigans going on, and I've lost the plot, but it's still fun. So there is that, and that is it for me.
Alrighty,
Boom.
moving right along. Let's go to, Horace.
Hi, you caught me here playing JR Bit, a little rabbit boy. Other than that, unfortunately, well, I guess I'm on Nobility and Notoriety. It's currently postponed, but we will begin again after the holidays. Other than that, I'm not playing anymore. Definitely check out that dope-ass Samurai campaign. I was a part of it, and then I wasn't, and I'm sad about it. And I want to be a part of it still. So I can't, so go watch them do it. And that's it.
All right. Let's go to Daniel.
Yo, it's your boy Gideon. Yeah, you caught me playing Gideon, and I just love the fact that Sinel's like hiding their entire body under the water, only head showing. Gideon just fucking stripped right on the edge, walked in, started washing, walked out naked. He doesn't care. He's like, and then you can catch me here tomorrow, and then tomorrow in New Amsterdam as Scene and the lesser cared about Omen, depending on who you ask, I guess. The Omen, we could shoot Omen. That is true. You can also catch me on Fridays, every other Friday and every other Friday, as Masahira in the Immortal War, who finally found his nephew, and well, I mean, his storyline's done. Fuck all you guys. I'm kidding. He'll at least help you, Amy. Don't worry. You're his friend.
Fine. It's don't worry. It's fine. If she dies, she dies.
I made a joke to Rowan that should be a curse that's transmitted sexually. So like when you sleep with someone, they get a curse and it stops yours from progressing until theirs progresses, and it keeps going. It's like that
That's
movie.
very clever. My
um,
character has not slept with anybody though. She's
Yeah.
gentle.
You can also catch
You're a
me.
monk. You're supposed to be celibate.
I mean, you
Nah.
say that. She's also cursed with flirtation. It's a problem.
You can also catch me every other Friday as Sin, who we're going through a derby, derby, and I just made enemy mechs just run around like chickens with their head cut off. It was great, and then I overheated them. Nah, cooking those chicken nuggies, and then that's everything for me.
Awesome. I just realized I have dedicated outro music and I haven't been using it today. Let's
Dude, but
do
I'm
that.
jamming. I'm vibing with these songs you're playing though.
This one's good too. Next, let's go to
Oh,
because yes, I am most of the way through Edge Runners now. I started episode 7. I'm getting there. Sorry, got distracted. Amy.
Oh, hello. Edge Runners is fucking the shit. It's so good. It's so fucking crazy. Oh my god. Okay. Hello, ma'am again. Today I played who was I? Not Cash.
Who weren't
It
you?
was Lotus. I was Lotus today. It was Lotus today. Every day I'm someone new. And this was really fun. I really enjoyed this. And I'm sorry that it's constantly running on me. I'm not sorry. You know what? My entire goal for all of these games is just to get my DM to fall in love with me and then break their hearts. That's all I'm trying to fucking do. And I think it's not working, but I'm gonna keep trying. And tomorrow you can catch me as Cash in Cyberpunk, where I am also trying to convince my DM to fall in love with me, which I think that one might be working. I don't know. We'll see. And then on Fridays, on every other Friday, I'm in Immortal War as Izumi, who is apparently a celibate monk. So I am not trying to get my DM to fall in love with me there. Am I? What's going on?
I mean,
is that why she
you-
doesn't want
You do like Russian Dami Mommy.
I do. She's so pretty. Like, why do you do this? This is not fair. Like, how dare you? Also, maybe that's why she doesn't want to take over the monastery, so she can go out and do terrible things that are against her code of ethics. I don't know. We don't know. Every other Tuesday, I'm doing Nobility Notoriety. Like Horace said, we're putting it on hiatus until after the holidays, just to kind of get through some stuff. And that's everything I'm in right now. That's me.
Alrighty. And last but certainly not least, go ahead, Garza.
It's your favorite team captain, Flanagan the Manigan. I'm out here doing what I gotta do, stage and rescue missions, pretty much a Black Ops unit. Is Grelka gonna marry me? For sure. Is Snell gonna be the best man at my wedding? Don't tell JR.
I'm sorry.
Me and Snell have this older sibling hatred relationship that I love so much. It brings me joy. Every other Friday, this Friday, you can catch me being a horrible person in the, in the Mortal War because someone's got to do it, and Flanagan's too fun and too likable, and I can't have that. I can't have that. I have to sully myself and just get real dirty. You know what I mean? Flanagan doesn't touch himself. That's not what happens. That I leave that to my party members in this game, but in Immortal War, nobody likes no one likes Iwari. He has no choice. I mean, he got a strong wink.
Izumi's been hitting on you.
Yeah, he got a strong wink. I will say that.
The best part
and-
is like not legit, but also it's so funny to watch you cringe and not know what to do with it. That's the best part.
He's just pissed because, like, who are you? Like, what can I leverage with this? It's like, get the fuck out of here. You don't own any land. I don't give a shit about your love.
She's the heir apparent to the largest monastery in the country.
Yeah,
know
well,
that.
she should make it more apparent.
He doesn't know that, and that's the point. She doesn't want anybody to know. It's just like it's not a big deal. It's whatever. Let it go.
It's like, who's this monk with this sullied fire fist? I don't need this shit.
Exactly. I'm nobody. Don't worry about it.
And that's everything that I'm in. I'm in 2 games, solid. We keep it gangster. Check out the other games. This channel's streaming almost every day. I get the notifications all the time. Pop in, join the notification gang. Squad up.
Squad up.
Hell
Lil
yeah.
Wayne, 2009. He used to do that. All right, sorry.
No, you're good. So, hi, my name is Cyrus. I judge the content of my character tokens by asking myself, will Amy try to hit on this one?
Same.
In most
And
cases, the answer is going to
Mine-
be yes.
you caught me running the Immortal Wars today. I mean, Over the Horizon.
What?
I don't.
I
wanna
mean, if
run
you
the
want
Immortal
to.
Wars. No, I don't. I'm good.
Snell
L5R.
coming in as samurai character? Nani?
Listen, monks or not, I can't be a monk in this game. I got too many irons in the fire. I can't be a celibate monk in this fucking game. Like, I can't play if that's what's going to happen. Okay.
You know,
like,
Sanel would be more of a shinobi than a samurai anyway.
it'd be adorable.
So anyway, you can also find me tomorrow in New Amsterdam playing the bleeding heart fixer of the group, who is now waking up and going, oh my god, you're all awful people. What?
We're great. Everybody's great.
You said if this kid wasn't dating your adopted daughter that you wouldn't have a problem throwing him to the wolves.
No, I said it's not my problem what happens to him if
Exactly.
he breaks her heart.
And you should care.
No.
You should care.
I don't have to care if he breaks her heart. I get to be the angry mom that says, fuck
You're
that
both
kid.
right
You don't
and
get
wrong.
to kill someone because of that.
I'm not saying I'm going to kill anybody from it. No. That's not what I would ever do. It
No,
is
you wouldn't
simply-
kill him, but you would allow him to go to. You would allow Artis to take him.
No,
It wouldn't be your problem, is what you'd said.
it would very much not be my problem. I don't care what happens to that kid. Does that mean I'm going to rat him out? No. But does that mean I'm going to be like, oh no, is he okay? No, I don't care. You hurt my baby. I don't give a shit. That's it. That's all it is. Very mama bird.
So tune in for more of that, because I have if we are butting heads on little things like this, oh god,
It's going to be awful.
it's gonna be awful. And
It's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun. I promise. I'm excited.
she's just glad she's out of the wheelchair, so now you can't force her to go somewhere she doesn't want to go anymore.
That was really fun to push you around. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, you like pushing people around?
I just like pushing you around.
Oh, just Lucky. You like pushing Lucky around?
Lucky's been such a bitch through all of this. Yes.
She hasn't been a bitch. She's no longer confrontational.
Amy doesn't recognize mental illness, or she'll have to institutionalize herself.
Exactly. It's true. It's fucking true. It doesn't exist in my brain anymore, even though it's very much up there.
So
moving
anyways,
around.
you can also find me, oh gosh, on some Saturdays in After the Bomb. I don't know if it's this Saturday or next. We'll figure that out. And you can also find me when it comes back, Notability and Notoriety. Oh, there's also Yakshas, but it's not this Friday. That's why I didn't say anything. But I'm there for Yakshas too, and I am the least confrontational character possible there.
Shut up.
make me.
Get
I don't
out.
believe any of that.
Get out.
I
All
haven't
right,
even
bye.
seen it,
No.
and I don't believe it. No.
On that note,
On that note, let's. Do we have an RIP? I don't know.
R.I.P. Cave.
R.I.P.
I think we
Eris's
should all just
legs.
touch ourselves with guidance.
R.I.P. Eris's ankle.
Let's just get out of here on a
R.I.P.
goodbye.
we had to
how do we
save
how do
our
we
friend.
sound about that? With the
We're
On a
trying to
good
have a
goodbye?
moment here, Gunner.
Just
On a
a
what?
solid goodbye.
Nothing.
Just goodbye.
Alright.
Solid good.
Bye,
time.
everybody.
Bye.